less force for him to do more damage, right? So if a man, and then I thought, let me finish. I followed by saying men typically put their ego in the forefront of why they choose not to defend women. Because if men was really that confident in themselves that I can whoop his ass, I'm gonna defend her, it would be for his ego, not for that woman, not because what's right and what's wrong. There are some men who are more morally driven. Yeah, there are some men who would challenge a man that's 3 times bigger than him because he just saw him put his hands on a woman. They'll take the ass whooping, and then at least they said they did something. But a lot of y'all, if you don't feel confident that you would beat that man, that would be your reason more than anything to not defend her, because it's about your ego being bruised. It's about you feeling like you accomplished something and proved a point in the process. If you guys were more confident that you would stand a chance against that man, you would do it. No matter if you started to see sugar for, well, you don't have to agree, but it's a fact. You don't have to agree, but I think that is very true. The reasons that men give for why they don't protect women proves that. They prove
you know, men get murdered by protecting women. It happens several times in Chicago.
It's not that common.
Bro, Colin. That's a bad excuse because, like, bro, see this.
Bro, why don't you defend women and get your black ass killed then? Oh my God, bro! Holy shit!
First of all, I didn't say. I didn't wait. Hold on.
No, I'm talking about everybody in general.
It's all good.
If you don't stop fucking yelling, wait, shut your ass.
Hold on. Wait.
Wait.
Hold on, Jazz. Let him get it out. Let him get it out. Let's do it.
And he needs to use
TikTok friend. Hey, Colin, get it all out, but use TikTok. Use TikTok friendly language.
Colin.
Use TikTok friendly language. Say it.
Don't get emotional. Use your intelligence.
All right. He said his back. Come on. Let it out, brother. Let it out.
No, I'm not gonna scream. Like if you really want to
stay unalive though.
I said, dude, my bad. If you want to risk your life to lose your life,
gotcha.
Get unalive. Listen, that's on you. I'm not gonna tell you, man.
Gotcha.
Don't risk your life.
Let me respond to that.
But you said that's weak. But come on, man. You're saying that's weak.
I didn't because, bro. When I was interrupting you, because I understand, like I interrupted. That's my fault, and then you took that the wrong way.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good, brother. It's all good, right? What I was trying to say is that has that happened before? Yes. The problem is that's not the majority of cases. Men are usually victims to other men without a woman even being around, and women and children are victims to men as well, right? That's the route that I was going, and that's statistically true, brother. So you can use the excuse, oh my God, a woman trying to get me unalive, because it's happened such few times by some gutter chicks that will set your ass up and run them pockets and get you in the grave. The problem is that's not the majority of cases. That's not even 5% of the cases. It's not even 2%. It rarely happens. And you know this. So I don't know why y'all go to the extreme of saying, oh my God, bro, if you want to lose your life because you asserted yourself for a woman, bro, let me tell you something. Because now I got to speak like Malcolm X. Until you're willing to die for your fucking community, stop complaining about the issues we have as black people then.
We're always going to have a problem with the black community.
Yeah, because you're too afraid to die. You're afraid to die. Yeah. Cowards. And that's exactly what we are. That's exactly what we are as black people, right? Well, black men, right? I'm leaving women out of it. Are some women cowards? Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, we talking about men. Black men are cowards. You're afraid to go against the actual quote unquote oppressors, but then you oppress your own fucking women.
I don't know. Man, back in the day, was easier to go.
You are scared.
Most men go to jail now.
Most men don't go to fucking jail. No, it's not.
Yes.
Most men do not go to jail.
They beat the shit out of the man. They get
most
charges. They go to jail.
Did you just say most men go to jail?
Yes.
That's not true. That's literally not true. Most men don't go. All right, you got it.
A man doesn't want to protect a woman they don't know. It doesn't mean they're scared, bro. There's so much shit.
We're not talking. We went, bro. When I just Colin, when I just went outside, when I had left that alone, I had left the protecting women alone part. I said until you're ready to die for your community, nothing will ever change. We wasn't even on just protecting women no more. We talking about kids. We talking about going against napkins. You know what I'm saying? The color of napkin. You know, talking about going against systemic racism and stuff like that. We talking about actually taking a fight to a grander scale now. I wasn't talking about just a woman now. I was speaking outside of that, fam. You keep being harped on a woman because you're afraid to die. I know black men are cowards. You've been mentally stuck, broken. Take out the S and the T and put a B, and then you will see what I mean. Okay, you've been mentally stuck, broken, mentally, and you're a coward, right? So it has nothing to do with women anymore. We talking about community. We know who the smug dealers are. Why we not getting them out? We know who the Smang members are. Why we not getting them out? Huh? Why we ain't got no black army? Why we ain't got a black dollar bill? Why we ain't got no black? We know all the things. Never mind, bro. Cause I God damn it, I gotta be quiet. I don't want to be the next Malcolm X.
No, you good. No, keep going.
I'm just saying, like we just went outside. We just went outside of that, bro. We're not talking about
each other. We murder each other. Why don't we talk about that?
I talk about it all the time.
We unalive.
I talk about that all the. Colin. I talk about that all the time. I say black men are its biggest problems. Though you know the biggest problem in the community, it's not the woman, it's not the children, it's the fucking man. It's the man.
In the chat, please.
That's still gonna be a black man problem. No matter how you spin it, Colin. The problem is still gonna be a majority of men every time. Do women have issues? Yes. Nobody's doubting that. Nobody's denying that. Even Jazz checks women up here all the time, right? But the biggest problem on this earth, right, is men. The biggest problem in the black community is black men. Point blank, period. No matter how you try to slice it and dice it, bro. Okay?
We promote the wrong stuff. Like we have black men in our community selling drugs. They selling drugs to the mothers, the other men in the community.
Candy.
Oh my God. The woman goes, my wife, my beautiful black wife gonna set me up to lose my life. And she been with me for 3 years and held me down. My black wife gonna set me up. She gonna set me up. God, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. This shit don't happen, bro. It don't happen. And you know that. Oh my goodness, defending a black woman from a black man. She gonna turn around and pull out the pew pew on me and I'ma lose. But get the fuck out of here, bro. That does not happen in general, bro. It don't even happen 2%, and you know that, Colin. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all got all the excuses in the world to not protect the woman, and it's a damn shame.
I never made excuses. I'm telling you, there are reasons why men
because you're pussy.
You should have more reasons to stand up.
Bro, you sound dumb as hell.
Y'all all pussy.
Okay, why don't you fight John Johnson? If he hits a woman, exactly. You get
I would lose the fight. I would lose the fight. I would lose the fight. But why bring in John? Y'all act like y'all listen. I would lose the fight. That's something I can admit. But why y'all talk about y'all running into professional? So now y'all running into professional. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You pulling from the screen. You're pulling up, but you're pulling. If I'm around it, god damn it, I have stepped in before. But my thing is, y'all niggas just running into professional fighters now. That's the excuse now.
You're missing my point. Oh my god.
I'm not, bro. You pulling from this nigga pulling from the octagon now. Really? You're pulling from MMA.
It seems to be an American man mentality.
Are you afraid to lose a fight, bro? Are you afraid?
Listen, I train every fighting. So
you used to be
fucking nobody.
You sound like it, nigga. You sound like it. You didn't get, bro. You didn't made a whole bunch of excuses.
I will take any man on this panel.
No, I guarantee you. I'm very confident. I got you, Colin. I got you. Yeah, you real gangster. I got you. Then why you real gangster? You real hard. I got you, bro.
No, I'm not.
You the toughest fight. You the toughest fight. I got you. Yeah, you real. You alpha. Real alpha. I got you. So with that being said, y'all niggas be acting like y'all running into like a nigga who is doing MMA and boxing and golden gloves and all that shit every time, bro. Okay, I didn't say like are y'all niggas afraid to lose a fight? That's all I'm saying.
No,
Because
Yes.
no, I'm
Big Dog said he said no. Big Dog said yes.
Colin, you just said you could take any man on this panel. What is your resume?
yes. Yes.
What is your resume, bro?
Without weapons. I'm not talking about real.
I'm not talking about weapons. What is your resume?
I'll give any man on this panel work. I'm not scared of nobody.
I got you. Got you.
I'm trained every fighting style. I'm a purple belt jiu-jitsu.
Cool.
5 years of boxing.
Got
10
you.
years of kickboxing.
Understood.
I'm not scared.
Understood. You know all that shit don't work in the street fight, right?
I didn't say that. I said without weapons. Did you hear me? I said without weapons.
I said, motherfucker, I said in a street fight. I didn't say weapons. I said that shit don't transfer over to the streets. All you can try to if you want to. Y'all actually done got y'all ass, but a lot of y'all niggas who was trained this and trained that, when it comes to a street fight, you get your ass whooped every time. A lot of times, every time.
So that's the people that train fighting.
I got you, Colin. That's cool.
We don't,
Colin,
well,
I got you. It's okay. I got you because I don't even know how we got. I don't know how we got to this point. I really don't. But at the same time,
you're saying men are weak because they don't want to risk losing their life.
Colin,
so much shit.
I stand for the community, nigga. I said, all right, no, hold on. Everybody mute up. Colin, I mean, hold on, big guy, hold on. YouTube, I'm sorry, I never got this spice. I haven't got this spice in a long time. Y'all give me a second. Let me calm it down, nigga. I said, until black men are not afraid to die for their community, nothing else would ever change. It's not about the women no more. It's everything. Okay? Until you stop being such a PUNK to the Caucasian man sucking his... My bad.
Eggplant.
My bad. Until we mentally stuck broken, right? Until you're ready to actually do something about the problems that you have, right? Again, nothing will ever change. And the reason nothing changes is because you're afraid to die. You don't think about the community. Your community is not worth dying for in your eyes. That's the problem. That's the problem. Your fear of dying and putting your life on the line for something you claim to love. We one people. We got to come together. Until you're ready to do that, nothing will change. The fear of death holds you back. So I don't know why we keep going to the women. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take us to church. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just speaking real shit right now, bro.
Yeah. Well, if we really want to sit together, we need to defund the gangster rappers and stop murdering each other.
This nigga think
the truth hurts, nigga. You
wait, time out. Call it. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that that's a black man? I quit. Y'all got it.
Colin, this is funny because black men are the only group of men that blame the music industry for their actions. Did you notice that? Y'all are the only ones that can be summoned like fucking zombies because somebody said a word via a recording, and you just like, okay, I'm about to pew pew up this and that and this and that. I'm gonna pew pew up my dog. I'm about to go sell slugs. I'm about to go. Why does music influence y'all so much? How about listening to some music that inspires your ass to own some fucking property?
I don't listen to college,
or take care of your kids, or protect your community.
What's up, YouTube?
That talks about that, but y'all want to fuck around.
What's up, YouTube, man? I'm sorry, y'all. These niggas be trash, dog.
And music that you choose to listen to, mind you. I'm letting my co-host handle these niggas right now. Force you to listen to it, okay? You decide to listen to. I'm letting my co-host handle these niggas right now. You want to surround yourself with, and then you want to blame everyone else. This is nothing different. Y'all want to all day. Women holding. I'm still talking.
Who's blaming everybody?
Y'all want to you just spouted some goofy ass shit.
I didn't blame nobody.
You said defunding gangster rap. What
the
fuck
the truth.
does that have to do?
If we really want to sit together,
no, fuck, it is not. The music industry is not the issue, is my point to you, sir. The music industry is not putting any pew-pew in any of your hands and forcing you to unalive each other in the street like dogs. The music industry is not what's forcing you guys out of your homes and not taking care of your children. The music industry is not preventing you from paying your child support. The music industry is not forcing you to not marry the woman before you impregnate her. The music industry is not the one who encourages you not to wrap it up when you decide to sleep with the woman. You guys want to blame the sun, the earth, the moon, the stars, the white tea man, the government, and the black woman for your actions. And you're all the only group of men, right, that want to blame music, a form of art, on your actions. Are you an adult male who's a leader, or are you not? I know children who are more logical than you.
I think they're
I have brothers in their 20s that are more motivated and business-minded, better fathers, better functional beings in community than men twice their age. Why? Because of what they surround themselves with, what they choose to feed into, what they feed their minds with. But y'all are grown as hell talking about defunding gangster rap to better your actions.
Facts.
I mean, the truth hurts. The truth
I'm
hurts.
missing something. That's not the truth, sweetheart.
It
You
is
sound
the truth.
goofy.
But are you really? Are
sound
you?
goofy.
You don't have a mind
That would
to.
be like me suing McDonald's for me gaining weight, but I take my black ass there every day for
What is
breakfast,
that?
lunch, and dinner.
What? You're not making sense, man.
Oh no, with
She made complete
that
sense.
didn't make sense.
All right, man. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. We're gonna come back to. We gonna come back to you, brother. I wanna let Mr. 360 podcast, since he been waiting. We're gonna come back to you, Colin. Come back to you, nigga. If you're influenced by King Von, you are a devil. Okay, at that point, if you're influenced by the music that you listen to, right, nigga, you ain't got you don't have no direction of your life. Nigga, please get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, 360 podcast.
No, I was in the comments, man. You know, basically all I'm saying is, why don't we? I mean, it's not cool for a woman or a man to put their hands on each other.
You wasn't saying that, bro. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I did say that in the comments. I don't know if you saw it, but I did say that in the comments.
When?
I said
At what point? Because at first you came in with, you said
I said a
multiple
lot of-
comments.
I said a lot of other. I was just about to say that. I said a lot of other things in the comments too. But basically, when you called me out, I had to run to the store. Now I'm back.
I got you.
But I was like, ultimately, what I'm saying is, neither should put their hands on each other. I wouldn't teach my daughter. Y'all saying that y'all naturally know. I mean, we should know. A man is naturally stronger than a man, and we know that, or whatever. So if a woman, on the other hand, if a woman knows that the guy's naturally stronger, why is she putting her hands on him and don't expect to get hit back? I don't hit females. I've never hit females. I've never had, never had an altercation like that or whatever. What I'm saying is some guys that's out here, and you can call them punks, chumps, pussies, whatever you want to call them, or whatever, that will choke slam a girl for putting their hands on her, or whatever. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So the problem with your argument.
Teach my daughter.
The problem with your argument. I'm gonna tell you the problem with your argument is that most women aren't putting most women are not the aggressor. It hasn't happened historically, and it hasn't happened in today's time. Women.
So it doesn't happen at all?
I did not say, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I used the word majority. I said it doesn't happen as a majority. So I was saying men are the aggressive majority of the time. I did not say it never happens. Y'all got to stick with me. I promise. I ain't gaslighting us. Stick with me. Stick with me. Okay? Now, the problem in our community is that, well, actually, this is not a problem. Women aren't teaching their daughters to go hit a fucking man. That's not what's going on. And women in general are not teaching their daughters to hit a man. They're actually teaching their daughters to be aware of their surroundings because of the nature and how violent men are. Majority of the time, right? When women hit a man, that is out of fear. And you know that shit, okay? At the same time, did I say it was right? No. I never said that. I will never sit here and say a woman should hit a man or a man should hit a woman. However, yes, men are biologically stronger 99.9% of the time. It ain't like you run into the average Clarissa Shields out here. You're not. All right. So with that being said, if she is about to hit you, or even if she slaps you or shoves you, my nigga, you can turn around and you can walk away. You can just turn around and walk away. You ain't gotta punch the goddamn woman. But then another problem with everything I just said is that majority of the time the men are the aggressors. So instead of telling women not to hit men, you should be telling men not to put their hands on women because they're the ones who doing the shit.
So you shouldn't also teach them that they shouldn't do it because
you start. All I'm saying, you start with the majority of the problem. Goddamn, you start with the majority of the problem. The majority of the problem is the men. 99.9% of the crime in every statistical category, fucking men. All the problems.
That's not my circle. I don't hang around those type of.
I don't give a damn about your circle. I'm not talking about our anecdotal, our life experience. Oh my God, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in general. 99.9% of all the crimes are done by men. Men are more violent than women. So you trying to say, oh, well, we should tell? Yeah, you could do that, but at the same time, you got to start with the men first because they're the ones who's fucked up as the collective.
Hey, I mean, I'm 46. I'm 46, right?
God,
I was taught when I was growing up not to put your hands on a female. I was taught that. So you don't think that most men are taught that as little boys not to put their hands on females?
Clearly not. Apparently they're not.
I think you can. I think you can be taught. I think you can be told and taught something and not follow it. Yes, I do.
Host, to be fair, the go against his point. Growing up, I remember my mom said, you ain't supposed to hit a woman. If she hits you, hit them back. So yes, we are growing up with people teaching us to hit women. What you talking about? At least this is my generation.
The key question, the key thing you just said, brother. If she hits you, to hit her back.
Why she say if?
But that's still no. I would never teach my son that, and here's why. Because at the end of the day, let's just entertain the fact that she's the aggressor. At the end of the day, we know that he's going to look like the aggressor because he is stronger, right? So I would advise my son just like I would advise my brothers. I have three younger brothers, and they're all over 6 feet tall. Okay, the two youngest ones are 6'4" and 6'5", barely 26 years old. And I say to them, if a woman puts her hands on you, you have the opportunity to walk away from her. A woman might be. I'm not finished. A woman, even if she's an aggressive type, because I know there's chicks out there that's like that. I know there's chicks out there that think it's cute to put their hands on somebody just because they feel in some kind of way, not because he made her feel threatened. Or maybe it's, I know there's women out there that want to strike a man because he's not arguing with her. She wants some kind of reaction out of him. I understand that. Nobody's saying that those women don't exist, but they're not the majority, number one. Number two, that still does not mean your life is in danger. The fact that men are more biologically strong than a woman, that they can inflict more damage with less force, that means you do have the higher responsibility. It's not about who started what. It's about protecting yourself and being smarter. Because with one strike, you could unalive that woman. You hit her in the right spot in the head. You make her drop and knock her head somewhere. Then what? Was it really worth it because your ego was hurt? No. So I would advise my brothers, if you can walk away from her, if she's not coming at you with a weapon, walk the fuck away. Because you can, right? There's a difference between a woman being, you're talking to a DV survivor, mind you, so watch your words, right? There's a difference between I didn't say that you did. I'm warning you before I continue. All right, wonderful, great. I'm glad we're on the same page with that. But I'm saying there are men who want to get in a woman's face. They make a woman feel threatened, and sometimes that is a woman's reaction when she feels threatened to strike that person. Now, again, if you're not being chased around with a weapon, and if she's not threatening your life, a slap is not threatening your life, sir. A shove is not threatening your life. A punch is not threatening your life. Words are not threatening your life. So if you can walk away from her, it is your responsibility as the stronger one biologically. And listen, if I knew that I had a higher chance of getting my ass locked up because when cops get involved, Don't you think I would do my due diligence in every way to avoid that by walking the fuck away, not trying to butt heads with a woman to prove a point? You want to prove a point to her? Oh, you're not stronger than me. I'm gonna show you that you're not stronger than me, or you're gonna walk away with your freedom. Let's be smart here, right? So I would advise my brothers of the same thing. If she is not putting your life in danger, and if she can't restrain you and keep you from leaving an area, you are supposed to take responsibility of you and your actions and your emotions and walk away. And then guess what? You come and get me, and then I'll drag her ass to the moon and back. But you're not going to go to jail for dragging a woman when you know your capabilities physically, plain and simple. And I'm going to teach my son the same damn thing. And yes, in the same breath, I'm going to teach my daughter, you don't go and seek out a fight with a man. But if you have to defend yourself, you absolutely should. Absolutely. And sometimes a woman defending herself is slapping the shit out of a man who's sitting here screaming in her face and making her feel threatened because she said something that he didn't like. Y'all need to understand the power dynamic and the difference that sometimes you screaming and yelling in a woman's face is very threatening to her because we know the difference of ourselves biologically. So you trying to make a point of, well, women want equality, or she threw the first punch, or she shoved first. So fucking what?
Can you not keep both genders need to keep their hands to themselves?
Nobody's saying that they shouldn't, Colin. I need you to catch up, sir.
Yeah,
Are you 19? How old are you?
Yeah, appreciate the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you.
Okay.
All I gotta say is,
You're probably barely 20.
I'm trying to help women. I'm trying to help women.
You don't need to help the women.
Shit.
No,
You're not even
let me
making sense.
What you need to help the? Go ahead, bro. How you want to help the women? Out.
Okay.
Hit my damn elbow.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to tell women, please don't put your hands on a guy unless you have the right to defend yourself. You felt threatened, of course, but don't just go in there and hit a guy because there's some men that don't care about your gender. They will treat you, hit you with Mike Tyson 1-2. I'm trying to look out for women. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help women out. I'm not trying to give them this false hope that society thinks it's okay for women to just hit men and thinking men are just going to stand there and let them hit them. I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you advice. Don't go around hit men.
Colin, I got one question. Is any of your content checking black men?
What?
Is any of your content on your page checking black men?
No. Actually, I check out everybody. Not TikTok, but Facebook. I usually post. I don't post much on TikTok, but yeah, I call out everybody. I make jokes about everybody. I call everybody.
You just said no. Now you're saying yes.
No, because you're gonna say it's on TikTok. No, I'd like to.
I said any content. I didn't say on TikTok. I said any content. Okay.
Yes.
All right. The only way you can help. The only way you can help.
Go on my Facebook then if you don't believe me.
I got you. The only way you can help women is by addressing the ones who cause the most harm, and that will be men. That's the only way you can help women. You want to help black women? Go marry one. Are you married?
Nope.
You care about the black?
Married to a black woman?
What? You say what?
No, I'm saying, do you prefer to be married to a black woman?
Yes, yeah. You're a black.
Okay,
wait. Talk. I got this. I love this question. Once you leave, do not address our problems. Have your mixed kids and leave us the fuck alone. Don't talk about black women no more. Don't talk about black men no more. Talk about them damn mixed kids. Okay. The moment you leave, stay the fuck out. Okay. Because if you love black women, you would marry one. Point blank. Period.
Listen.
I'm Colin. I'm not Dr. Umar. I live with the fuck I'm talking about. I don't have any kids out of wedlock, right? I don't have any kids out of wedlock. My wife is in the other room watching Storm Monroe right now. Goddamn me.
Mine too.
Yeah, thank you. Right? I'm married. Okay. All right. To a black woman, brown skin. And I like them all. Dark skin, brown skin, shit, albino. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as it's black. However, I don't give a damn about day now. Don't talk about black community when you're not finna make a black community. When you're not about to talk about black marriages. You go talk about, do you have to be married to a black? Yes. Motherfucker, don't get up here advocating for black women and say you looking out for them, but you won't even marry one and become her protector, leader, provide becoming one of those for her, my nigga. What you mean? Do I have to be married to? Yes. Yes, you do.
You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, like what the fuck you want to go dip in with the vanilla, my nigga?
They love to do that.
You want to go dip in with the vanilla?
Chocolate and vanilla.
You want to go get you a Blasian? Not a Blasian, but you want to get you an Asian? What you want? What are we talking about? I can't believe the audacity to even ask that question. Do I have to be married to a black woman? Yes. Because I don't want to hear no black man who's married outside their race talking about issues in the fucking black community. There is only one that I will listen to. There's only one, because he ain't up here disrespecting black women and talking about, oh, but he ain't doing that. And y'all know who I'm talking about. There's only one, a friend of mine. But you, no. He up here.
I'm not married yet. All I'm saying is I'm married. I'm not going to marry you because you're black. I'm going to marry whoever treats me the best.
Got you. I know where that leads. I know. Listen. They have all said that. The ones who date out and the ones who don't really give a fuck about black, they always say that. It's about the one who treats me best. It's about the one who made me feel connected. It's about, there is no better connection than you and your fucking mama. Go get one that looks like her.
Exactly.
That's the one who pushed you out her I can't say that word. Her box. That's the one who pushed you out. That was your first goddamn black woman connection right there. So go ahead and get out. Date out and don't speak on nothing that's going on over here. I'm not gonna y'all always say that's how it starts. That's how it starts. That right there, that's how it starts. To I care about black women. To it's about who makes me feel. Next thing you know, mixed kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can date and love whoever you want to love. I'm being honest. However, if you love black women, you'll marry one. If you love if you want to be talking about black community, you'd make a black community.
How would I sound talking about what black men need to do to fix our community, and I'm sitting here dating and hunching on a white man? You would probably look at me a little weird. I would just assume you probably raise an eyebrow or two. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would feel the same way. I raise my eyebrow. I won't even trust BLK men that date and smacks the cottage cheese brigade. Okay, I would never take him serious. Never. You know why? Because to me, it's like and I get it. All of is love, blah 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 blah. Right? I do believe to a certain exactly. It's not the same. I cannot picture a white man touching me. I cannot picture holding hands with one and having one in my house, teaching my son a damn thing that would be useful in my son's life. My son is a black boy who's going to grow into be a black man. I want my son to learn from a black man. So it would be very odd for me. And you have to really put some effort into meeting somebody from a completely different world from you, mind you. You know how much effort you got to put in to try to make that puzzle fit? It's like you're not trying to make the puzzle fit at all, actually. Because I know you don't. You're not telling that woman what your life is like. You're not explaining to her what it's like to be in your shoes, and she's not gonna ever understand what it's like to walk the life that you walk into the shoes that you walk in. Never, not even remotely close. They're polar opposites. So in my mind, if you can go the extra mile and try to make that puzzle piece fit, but you can't do that with your own woman.
No, puzzle piece. I like it.
Who looks like
I said, I'm a married. Whoever treats me right.
I'm not finished talking, Colin. We don't give a fuck who you're gonna date. Okay.
Well, you do. Because you have a problem. Because I said,
no, I don't.
No, it was me. I had the problem. I had the problem.
Please go date them. I'm begging you.
I had the problem.
Please.
You have a problem with it. I mean, clearly.
Do it.
It was me.
Not for niggas like you. I don't give a fuck. Please, by all means, date out, right? I'm talking about the men that I would date. I'm talking about the men that are good for my community. I'm talking about the men who do take pride in being black. Those men, we want them over here. You can go up on over there. You fit right in, I'm sure.
Listen, I don't.
Can I ask you a question, man?
Hold on. Boy, you asked me a question. I like any race woman. I don't care what race you are. I'm going to marry who treats me right. I'm not gonna marry just because of your skin.
Yeah, that's what black, and you know, in our history, that's what black men fought to be with, the damn white woman.
Exactly.
That's what you fought to be with. That's your history as a black man. That's your history.
So.
That's your history, Colin. Fighting.
No, that's not my dream.
That is our history. Fighting to be with with those people. That's our history, homeboy. So go if you
Colin, are you
go ahead.
all black or are you biracial?
I'm all black, bro.
No, not. Hey, not internally.
Colin, do you love yourself when you see yourself in the mirror?
Yeah, of course I like being black.
So you look in the mirror every day and you see a black man, right? Which I suspect you call yourself a strong black man. How you not want to fucking produce that and give that to your child instead of mixing with some fucking colonizers? I don't understand it. There is no way in this fucking earth without ever go with any other direction besides the black queen that's in my fucking room right here. Like, how do y'all see this and you look at the fucking history
into the matrix,
and you
homeboy.
decide, oh, this is something good for
Into
me
the matrix.
and my people? How can you have any motherfucking melanin in your skin and it fucking oozes out of you to be with a different race of woman? How the hell? I don't understand that. That is self-hate within itself to the fullest degree. I don't understand that.
So I'm
I
self-hate.
love being a black man. I feel like we are the kings among kings when we're doing the right things. I don't understand it. It's like you don't love yourself. If you want to look in the mirror, you don't want your son or your daughter. When you know this country and all these other races, they're not with us. They might smile in your fucking face, go eat motherfucking chow mein with you, play mini golf, but they don't fuck with you. I don't give a damn what they say. They smile in your face. It's like it's rewired in their fucking DNA. I don't care how much they smile at you. They don't fuck with you, and you gonna go and give your blessing to the fucking enemy. You need to do some soul searching, brother. I'm gonna pray for you.
All right, whatever you say, man. So I don't like black women. I never said I don't like black women. I said I will marry whoever's a good woman to me, no matter what race you are. I'm not gonna marry you because you're a white woman. I'm not gonna marry you because you're black. I'm gonna marry whoever's a good woman to me. I don't care what race you are.
Gotcha. I understand.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand. At one point, everybody cared what race we are. You do know you're a fetish, right?
Of course, there are racist people.
No. Colin. You do know that you are a fetish, right?
Go on. I'm listening.
Okay. How can I say this without getting a live ban? Black men are not the most desired man, right? Kevin Samuels used to get up here and say that bullshit. You're the most fetishized man. No other race of woman gives a damn about black men in general. They do not care. We are a fetish. It's not love. It's not love. They want us because of our blessings, but they don't care about us. They want us for a lot of them in general. A lot of them, I'm not going to say all of them. A lot of them in general want us so they can have quote unquote exotic kids so they can tolerate the sun. No, I'm just playing. So no, they want exotic kids though. They really do want exotic kids. A lot of them just use us for our genetics, bro. So your best option ever is always going to be the black woman. Now, if you don't want a black woman, you just want a woman that's going to treat you right. I hope you actually find that. I hope she doesn't use you. I hope that she don't just look at you as a way to have a baby that came out with golden skin. I hope that for you. But I'm scared for you, brother. I really am. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am scared for you because ain't no better option for a black man than a black woman. You ain't got shit to talk about with them other people.
All right, bro. That's all right.
You know it. Your dad married a black woman, didn't he?
Nope. My real dad is actually married to a white tea.
It's in the bloodline. It's in the bloodline. So wait, did he marry your mom?
Okay, I was stepdad that's married to a black woman. My mom.
Wait. Your biological dad didn't marry your mom?
So my real dad is married to a white woman, and my stepdad is married to my mom, which is black. So,
Your stepdad black?
yes, he's black.
Oh man, I see. He wants to be like his father.
No, I don't care. Listen, like I'm gonna say this 100 times.
No, you ain't gotta say it no more, bro. I understand. I'm gonna stop trolling. I understand.
It's okay. Listen, I'm not gonna marry and date because this is a white woman. Oh, this is a black woman. Oh, this is an Asian woman. No, I date who I think is attractive, no matter what race you are. I see every attractive race.
What race of woman gets copied down to its core?
You tell me.
I got you. What race did all of the races come from?
White people.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, time out. No, Jazz. Wait, time out. Are you serious?
Go ahead.
No. Colin, are you trolling?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are trolling. All right. So
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening. Bro.
No, I'm saying like.
Answer the question.
So okay, so no. Answer the question. What race did all of the races come from?
The races or race?
Okay, which race of people did all other races of people come from?
I knew this nigga didn't know his history the second he opened his damn mouth.
Why would I? No, I'm asking is like, why is it a problem?
Colin, I'm nobody's talking about answer the question. What race of people did all other races of people come from?
The thing is, man, like
Colin, I'm not about to play this game. I'm not about to play this game. Colin, I'm gonna ask one more time. What race of people did all other races of people come from?
Bro, can y'all stop saying I'm trying to be white in the comments?
Bro, answer my question.
In the comments.
Answer my question. Colin, answer my question, bro.
Can you just listen? Can you just
know?
You have a good one. You have a good one. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. The oldest bones were found where, people? Haven't Caucasian people come out to say this? To say that black folks are the only ones that can make a what, baby? You guys are idiots. This is what I'm talking about. This you're mentally mind fucked. You're mentally mind fucked. You're done. You're done.
Man.
You're done.
Man, that's crazy.
You're done.
Man, but
It might not be his fault.
You're done.
Man. I don't know.
Drop down, man. Dinner ready. I'm about to go eat, man. y'all stay blessed.
Hey, you too, man. You too. And then look, a black man, Colin, because he was brown skinned. He says always race card. You wonder why nobody takes black community. You got to finish the sentence. You got
a black man using the term race card.
That's the second Republican since he been in here.
We know his dad is a Republican who married a white tea woman who never told him his history, and you probably went to a predominantly white tea school. I went to school with Negroes like you, and yeah, y'all, that's where you get that nonsense from. Your daddy never taught you your history, so now you out here confused and spreading nonsense.
God damn. Now he says always victim. Yeah, Colin, I love you, brother. Actually, no, I do. Crazy. I gotta mute you for the live, bro. You can stay and enjoy it though. Learn some history over here.
You got relegations, boy.
That shit, boy. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. I'm finna. Yeah, you niggas is lost. Yeah, I am not the savior. I'm not the savior. That is the Lord, which was also a brown skinned man from over there. You know, not necessarily black. I gotta be biblically accurate. Definitely of darker skin. But he loves everybody. I'm just saying, people, the Lord. You need the Lord. Because at this point, it's the only one that can help you. Huh?
I want to address something you said earlier, though.
Who, me? What'd I say?
Not to be the nigga with the Tudor suit.
Oh!
First 360 came up here and proved my point earlier about them niggas fantasizing about being able to hit women. Or they fight for that. What if she hit me? he proved that point earlier. But I also wanted to address Demetrius talking about men be hurt from shit that be having their mama or something like that. No, you don't. No, niggas be having great moms. They learn how to hate women from other men.
Hey, y'all keep saying that I entertained that. Y'all keep saying that I entertained that white tee man for so long. The dude camped up and he wasn't white. Just so you know. So I don't know why y'all keep thinking that was a white tee man. That's the nigga was brown skin. I don't know what to tell y'all. Everybody, when we first had the conversation, the people who's been here for a while, they actually saw him cam up. So I don't know what to tell you. That was a black man. That was maybe on the outside. Oh shit!
The outside. Yeah.
Oh man.
All I saw was forehead, but yeah, you're right. He was
A damn show wasn't uncooked. It was not uncooked chicken packs. It was not uncooked chicken packs.
He's a white tee man in a BLK's body. Come on.
Hey, I'm just going by the outside. I can't judge him on the inside.
I had a child with a man like that. It is not pleasant at all. Speaking of that, Shannon, you want to hear something fun?
What happened?
Buddy got 30 days to pay up on past due child support, or he going to jail for 60 days.
Damn.
Got slapped with that today.
Damn.
He said, "You're going to the county jail, sir. You got 30 days. Try play with it if you want to."
Yeah, man. Get his ass.
Yeah.
Get his ass. Hey, man. Pay it or play it, goddamn me. What you want to do? What you want to do? Hold on. Jay Edit said, not uncooked chicken packs. Listen, if I can't say white tea or the actual color, which is, if I can't say that, I got to find things to say. I'm not even trying to be mean. What do I, napkins, uncooked chicken packs? I don't even know what to say. If I say Neanderthal, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm trying to find anything that's that color. Okay. Anything that's that color. All right. Or maybe I could put a Q. Quite people. I'm trying to figure out as I go. Bro. Yeah.
She said cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese is crazy work, man.
We're going to say ranch from now on. That's
ranch.
what we to say.
I got
say
it.
Ranch.
I got it. All right.
Fair.
What about mayo?
I think that's too flaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like ranch is a good alternative. Because then, you know, it's like they have to go through adding that to the algorithm of
Pink
bad
Panthers?
words.
Somebody said Pink Panthers is crazy work. I just paste. I just have to say uncooked chicken packs, but rice pudding is okay. Now y'all going too far. Y'all going too far. Y'all go. Oh, I can say palm colored people, but you know,
Yeah.
but you know, they'll probably take me out for that.
Yeah, we call them clear people.
No, I got it. Patriots. I'm still in that. Yep. You know, because the Patriots, you know, the ones who marched to storm the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots. That's what we're gonna start calling. Shout out to the Prima Doctor. I wish I could pin this. Shout out to Prima Doctor. She came up with that, y'all. Mm-hmm. Shout out to her.
Somebody say a rice cake.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. Glue.
The secret is very attracts too much attention on this platform. That's not. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it, but not a good one.
Just a plain old bald head.
Hold on. Somebody said makes no sense. What? Oh, bro, you came back. Look at this profile picture, y'all. He black.
It's damn shame.
Damn, boy. Where your dad at? Original caveman.
With his Margot Robbie.
He lost. He's trying to find his way back. That's why he can't leave.
Daddy found his Margot to his will.
I can help you. I can help you, bro. I can help you find a way back, bro.
No, he cannot identify as the palm colored people. He can identify as one now because he's speaking like one.
Boy, that's sad, man. Y'all tap the screen, shut alive, man. Y'all tap the screen, shut alive.
You know he went to a white tea private school. He got some race card.
Yeah, I be trolling when they be getting mad. When they be coming in saying, hey, when they be coming in saying stupid stuff like that, I just gotta go ahead and throw us all on the bus one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Put the prompt up. Fuck. Let's just get it. We all in this together. Once we know that we are. We all in this together, goddamn it. Are you talking about yourself too? Controversial? Are you talking you're trash too? Yup, nigga. Yup, nigga. We all in this. We all in this together, goddamn me. Everybody. Don't make me. Oh, I gotta do it. I can't even hold myself. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. All you niggas is trash. Every single one of y'all, goddamn me. Gingerbread that pulled up in this goddamn gingerbread man got some things to say. You niggas is garbage. All right. I need y'all to start doing better. I need y'all to stop being trash. And I need y'all to stop acting like Oreos with your post-traumatic slave syndrome having ass. You need to go do some unpacking. Goddamn me. Stop it. Learn your goddamn history and stop cyber slurping them other races of people trying to earn their goddamn validation. I appreciate that. No, I'm not. That cake was good. What was that? What was that? Yeah, man. For real. All right, look, we going back. Oh no, when Rick the Ruler be doing this, bro, it'd be funny. I'll be in there dying. I'll be dying laughing, goddamn. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be dying laughing. Gingerbread man activated.
You should make some t-shirts or some hoodies, Shannon, with your TikTok tag on it.
Yeah.
On the back or the front, and then have the back say "Stop cyber slurping."
Stop cyber. Yep.
I'll take 5% of the proceeds. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hey, shout out to Jazz for the benches. You know what I'm saying? Jazz get up 5%. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but in other words, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. We're not ending it. We're not ending it, y'all. I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Jazz, one last time. I got it this time. But is it BW or WB? I think it's WB. I got it.
WB, loving hands.
Hey, all right. Hey, Jazz gonna say what she do real quick. Go on a 2-minute commercial break. And if you guys want to donate to that Cash App, this is not mine. That is not mine. That is her. She's going to explain what she's doing in Florida because she's helping out people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thank you, Shannon. So for those of you who do not know, I am on a mission to feed the homeless. That's what I do. Not only do I feed the homeless, but when I can, I get supplies to drop off to a local DV shelter and to local homeless veterans. Last weekend with my children, we packed 2 dozen lunches. And we handed them out in downtown area where the unhoused population is very large. And we had a really great time doing that. My kids are 4 and 7, by the way, and that was a really good experience for them to have. And we try to do that whenever we can. But largely my mission is to create a foundation where these donations that are given, I use that to purchase the food, pack and or cook the food to distribute to the homeless in our area. And that does include children, DV victims, homeless veterans, or just people who may have mental illness in the area. So any little bit helps. I do appreciate everybody who has donated thus far. It's been amazing. And just let it, guys, I know that times are hard. So there haven't been many people that, donate all the time. So a lot of this is my own personal money that I am contributing to this as well, just to make that clear. But anything that you guys do contribute helps a lot. So if you want to, you can go ahead and donate. I do also have a link in my bio, in my link tree to the Cash App that's up here, just to make it a little bit easier for you guys. And you can donate at any time. On Thursdays, we have our support group for DV victims or women that just want to state their grievances, or women that want some kind of advice. We do at times, we are working to open up the space for men who want to come up and share their experience with DV. But, as of right now, this is a safe space on Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. If we get the ball rolling on time, right? Every Thursday, that is the goal. And, don't be shy. Share the live with other women. Men are welcome to be in the live. You are welcome. It's just that the panels are going to be open for women to share their stories. This is a safe space for women to share their stories and to be heard and to get some advice or just some support. And Shannon will not be going live on YouTube on those nights to protect the stories and the privacy of the women that come up. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for donating this far.
And to all of you on TikTok and YouTube who have supported me and Jazz, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm alive and doing this, Jazz gonna always be here. She is a co-host, so niggas who come up and they try to interrupt her and stuff, she got that power, that mute button. It'd be funny. She will be always co-hosting, and that's on every platform. We are almost at 10,000 followers on Instagram. So I do want to say for all of y'all that follow me over there, appreciate it. I will go live on those simultaneously at the same time pretty soon. I do have an extra phone to go live on Instagram, and I do know how to make the background green screen to put the prompts up as well to bring more people in. But I'm gonna have to get a moderator over. Well, you can't really moderate on Instagram. It's gonna be hard to kind of do the whole 3 screens thing at the same time, but I got it though. But if TikTok does go away, we do have Instagram, and we will continue to do the same thing. The Thursday night panel will be done on Instagram. So if you want to follow me over there, we can do it over there. The topics we can transfer this whole thing over to Instagram. We don't know. I don't know how Trump finna get down with TikTok. I don't know if it's gonna disappear or not. This could be all, you know how he do. He's just trying to flex his D. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But other than that, appreciate the support on there. Appreciate all the follows. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when y'all support me, I just thank y'all for supporting Jazz, because like I said, she is the co-host, and she will be running everything with me. And I will not go live on Thursday on YouTube. I will not go live on Thursdays with y'all stories, and I won't even be in the screen. And that's how we've been rocking. And for all y'all that's donated cash apps to her to help out the less fortunate over there, I appreciate that. Just thank y'all, man, because it's not I don't consider this my platform. I'm not Yada, Ace Metaphor, or Derek Jackson. This platform was built off of Black women, for Black women, only Black women. So I may have the name, but Black women run it. And I don't give a fuck how niggas feel about that. I really don't. I've been standing on business for 3 years, goddamn me. Oh, you can't fuck it. I got me messed up.
I just want to tell y'all, Black ladies, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Big Panda Bear business, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Yeah, so like that's how we've been getting down, man. Big Panda Bear business. Everything they want to call me. I don't even care about none of that. But like at the same time, man, thank y'all for the support. But as you support me, just continue to I sounded British right there. You support continue to support Jazz. Thank y'all for everything. But like I said, we finna keep it going. We wasn't ended. I was just saying little commercial break. What's up, Evan? Evan be trash sometimes too. No, I'm just playing, bro. You do be trash sometimes. You do be trash. No, I'm just playing, bro. You do. I'm just playing, Evan. We haven't spoken in a little minute. You be doing your thing. I'll be doing mine. Evan, all right, y'all. Yeah, he want Black women validation. I get validated by my wife.
How does a Black man supporting Black women all of a sudden we need validation?
No, what? No, big dog. I misread that. I take my L. That was to Colin. That was not. I'm sorry. Them niggas come in and say that all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my bad. Them niggas come in and say that all the time. My bad. I can't help it, but I take my L. I am so sorry. Brebs. Thank y'all. My bad. Y'all forgive me.
My bad too. I just be ready to go.
Yeah, hey man, straight up. Liv, you ain't saying much. You ain't saying much.
No, because I'm just reading the comments. I just watched that video on the right of the channel, and the thing that I hated that irks me the most was the men that repeated what the other guy said to the black woman or the BLK woman in the back. He literally repeated everything.
That boy
Just
said
to make a
he
joke.
called you a herb bit. He called you a herb bit.
Yes.
Nigga had his hand up in there. Never mind. Let me not get in
And
trouble.
that's not a man, that's a boy.
Y'all gotta forgive me. I can't help it. I can't help. If I get smoke from a certain community, bro, y'all, hey, don't be soft. He called you a urban. He called you a urban. Okay, he called you a urban. I couldn't help it, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm sorry. It was too funny. I couldn't help it.
I keep telling these ladies, please get your license to carry, because if they ain't gonna help you, you gotta help yourself, girl.
Exactly. Learn some kung fu or something. Y'all need to do something to protect yourselves.
Get some pepper spray or some taser, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead and get
that man sat there. The men, not man, men. I don't care if they I don't care if they GAY or not. Them biological men, goddamn me. They should have said something. I mean, did something. Did something or said something. It took a Caucasian woman to come over and check on her. Well, she sounded Caucasian. I can't really confirm or deny. But all I heard was a woman come up and say, "Is that man bothering you?" Boy, y'all niggas ain't got no. I can't say that either on here. I can't say that either. Soft. Then y'all.
Hey, sheep. If one of the men would have stood up and said something, the other ones would have stood up. They look at each other. That's all they do.
It's a chain reaction. It's a chain reaction.
You wouldn't even be able to get the word out multiple times. It should have been on and popping just on the word alone. Matter of fact, him getting close to a woman alone. Him yelling at a woman alone. Boss, y'all stop. And then y'all get mad when black women say they don't feel protected. Oh, nigga, please, shit. They have a right. Look what y'all keep doing. No matter if it don't matter if black men straight or leaning left. Because I don't know what words I can say. So if you know what I mean by leaning left, you know what I mean by leaning left. I don't know if I can say the words on him. Because they very protective of people, and I keep getting banned. I keep getting banned. So let me try not to get this live taken down. We've been having too much fun in here.
They more impressed on impressing their friends than doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, men love. What was it Mooney said? Men are more emotionally attracted to men, physically attracted to women. Some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, men are more emotionally attracted to
that
men.
That is exactly right.
Or physically attracted to women. I think that's what she said.
Yep, that is exactly what she says, and she's exactly right.
That's a damn shame. Y'all niggas like Sausage Fest? That's crazy. I can't be around no men all day. I can't. I can't, but I'm not finna be around no goddamn men all day. Like even terms like I'm not calling the women an HOE, y'all. But this term bros before HOEs, even in my heathen days, right? I would rather be with an HOE. I'm free. I would rather be.
Understand that phrase.
I would rather be with an HOE than like if I'm playing a game with the homies or with a chilling and a woman called me up, I will drop that controller and go to that woman's house. What? Women smell better. They are better people. It's more funner. You think I want to be on 2K with you, nigga? F you. Yes, F you. I don't even chill with my homeboys like that because I'm married. What the fuck? I don't need to be around. Is there something good about brotherhood? Yes, but I'd rather be over here. I'd rather be with my wife. Sorry, not sorry.
I got my own money and my own smoke, so I'm gonna see you when I see you.
Yep. I meet you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you get. And then my small little crew. Only one person is married out of that. Them niggas talking about still going to club. I don't got no business being outside past 9 o'clock. As a married, I don't got no business being outside past 9 o'clock. Them are demon times and people crazy. I'd rather be at home with my wife. I ain't got no business being outside. You still going to club week, bro? I'm 28. What I gotta be in a club with you for? I don't, man, please. You talking about going out for what? For what? What's outside besides death, stress, and hell? Tell me, what's outside?
And STDs.
And shit. I feel I ain't finna cheat. Fuck that. cheetah frying pan gonna come across my head.
You know, they say that there's a flesh eating one. You mess around here and brush up against
Woo,
the wrong
boy.
person,
What you said, KJR?
I said with some grits.
With some grits.
I bet your wife, because she gonna put some hot grits with some grease and burn your ass.
Yeah, I ain't trying no sister now. I ain't trying no sister.
I'm just gonna point this out, and I just want to come and say this: Black women, of course, were not protected, and as we've seen in these two cases, especially the little Latino man calling Black women the N-word, those Black men sat there giggling as though he wasn't applying that to them. Why? My biggest issue: why do so many
They are BLK men.
exactly? But why do so many Black men want to be massa so bad? Why do they believe that Blackness doesn't extend to them, but maleness does? And why do they believe that degrading the women within their own community somehow makes them look more manly, when, as someone who works with multiple communities, multiple ethnicities, multiple religions, everything, what I do, community organizer, politics, whatever. Also, I sent you a link to the infant and toddler drive. If you could repost it, I'd love that. If you guys could.
Yeah, I reposted the video, but you sent a link now?
Oh, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the thing is, every one of those communities, and I've spoken to a lot of them, they all say that the reason that they look down on Black men isn't because of anything Black women did. And they look at Black women as being like somehow superhuman. I have no idea why, but they really do. But they say, how can you respect a man who wouldn't defend the women in their community? They're like, we would never, like one of my neighbors, like one of the community members I spoke, they're Sri Lankan, they're Hindu, right? Now, they do have their issues within their community, extreme issues, right? But they never let an outside group ever disrespect the women. And they do not allow the men within their community to ever disrespect their women publicly. So they look at Black men who do that and they're like, it's obvious. That's why y'all are so weak. Y'all can't even protect your own women. And they mean that. And that's how they look at it. And it's like, it's amazing. Like one of my neighbors, he's Middle Eastern, old money. And I remember he would sit there and be like, I can't believe Black women marry Black men. He's like, if Black women were smart, they would only marry men who weren't Black because those men would actually protect them. And that's sad because it's true. Name a white tea man. Look at Robert De Niro. Now that nigga got, that white man got 5 Black baby mamas. You think every one of his every one of his wives, every one of his children's mothers is Black, except for
how many?
5.
Damn.
He's been married 4 times. His fourth wife was Asian.
I did not know he got down like that.
He don't mess with white girls. You know the movie A Bronx Tale? That's about him.
Wow.
He only learned with Black women, except for his most recent wife.
Oh shit!
I knew that was for a reason.
Yeah, he don't play about Black women, and he has literally sat there on set and fought people who disrespected Black women. He don't play about his Black women, even his ex-wives. You ain't going to say shit about them women in front of him. Now they divorced, they hate each other, but you disrespect his baby mama? Find out about who he really is. The dude who married Janet Jackson, the Middle Eastern prince, worth billions, who refused, who basically said, we're not going to do a prenup because I need you to marry me now. Even with them divorcing, he still pays for all of her security. All of it. He pays for her life and he's proud of how much he can provide for her. And you've got Black men talking about Black women don't deserve dates. That is how they look at us because of Black men. Because they have no respect for Black men. That respect can't extend to Black women under coverture. But those men look at Black men who refuse to respect Black women and state that they're the weakest and they can't understand why Black women will not divest. That is what I've been told by and I deal with a lot of different communities. Even growing up, my neighbor who was a backfield neighbor, my family has a big ass farm. Anyway, his son, they're white tea. He had planned on me marrying his son so that we could combine the two farms. He had a whole plan. My dad was actually on board, but I was like, I'm not marrying Chris. Like, I love him. He's my bestie. We ride 4-wheelers. We go hunting. We just don't look at each other like that. And his dad was like, but you can't let her marry a black man. He won't take care of her right. And how is he going to combine the land? That is what they look at. That is so sad. Because now they don't say that to my father. My father's black, of course, and they, there's a difference. But they look at so many black men like that. Like, you cannot allow them to be involved. Because
it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, it is very much cultural.
Because there's a difference between Islander black men, right? Jamaican men, Haitian men, what's the mother called? Trinidadian men. Those men, largely that I've encountered, they very much believe in taking care of their children and the women in their lives. I know a man right now that's Haitian going through a divorce. He still pays for everything for her. Everything. She does not have to work.
Hold on, y'all.
Even,
my bad, Jasmine. Finish. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, even like the fact that they are going through a divorce, he still wants to make sure that she doesn't necessarily need much, right? Like, he's making sure that they got 2 kids together. It seems like it's a cultural thing. Black American men don't. This goes back to the point that I made about ego last time, right? I do think that ego also plays a part in this, because do you really believe that if black men collectively could provide that kind of lifestyle for us, that they wouldn't? Oh, they absolutely would, because of ego. Just to say, I can do that. I got it like that. My community, I can flex, but because they collectively, I believe that because they collectively don't have those resources, and because they know on average they can't provide that kind of lifestyle, that's why they make the goofy ass statements that, well, she doesn't even deserve a date. I shouldn't even have to pay for dinner. What does she do to deserve that?
Hold on, KJ. I'm gonna let you respond to that. For the sake of the conversation, y'all, I want to speak to Evan real quick. Evan, you asked me, do I believe what she's saying? Was that the question?
Yeah, there was a portion. I can't remember. It's been a while. So
I think it was on the segment that black women should divest or like shouldn't be involved, or every other race of man treats their women with this higher respect than black men do. Somewhere along those lines.
No, none of those. I'm trying to remember what she said.
Well, for overall, do I agree with KGR overall? To answer your question, yes. I think there's a lot that she said that I agree with. I don't really see much to disagree with. I did see your comment that a lot of those scenarios ended in divorce, but the women are still taken care of. In our community, it seems as if, right? I'm not going to say if factual or not. I would just say, looking from the outside in, just to be fair, that it seems as if there be a lot of bitterness towards if I have to pay child support, or if I have to split the assets, or if I have to, she took everything. It seems to be this bitterness that comes from a lot of folks. I'm not going to say every situation like that, because I can't do that. I'm just going to say a lot for the sake of the conversation.
Sure.
That's what we hear coming out of our men's mouth. And I'm not even saying other communities of men don't do this. I'm just saying I don't speak my mind.
Sure. I don't disagree with anything you said. Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be some bitterness, and when there's divorce, there's going to be bitterness on both sides. No one's going to disagree with that. What I found to be ironic is she was bigging up the idea that these men were so protective and they cared so much and they did so much more than the black men would do. But each scenario ended in divorce, which would tell me that
what divorce?
If I may finish, I'm almost done. If indeed the person cared as much as you made it out to be that they cared, why would it have ended in divorce? Period. It should have remained. together, right? That's what I would have thought. But correct me if I'm wrong. Is it better to just divorce and I still protect you from afar?
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Well,
it just seems weak.
I'll answer you. My experience. Like if we're talking about, we could talk about black men who's in those statuses that marry out, and a lot of theirs ended in divorce, and they still have to. I think what she was saying is because I don't know about the celebrities and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and which ones ended in divorce or not. So I can't speak on it. I think KJR will have to answer that for herself. But let's just say that they did. There seems to be some, even if it didn't work between us, I'm still going to provide a level of security. Now I'm against divorce. I think they should try to work it out, but it's certain things where a woman should leave. Like if your life is in danger, if the nigga cheating, if he can't provide, if he not living up to promises, get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree to that to some extent, but speaking on, is it better to provide from afar than up close? No, I think it's better to provide up close and be involved. But it's the heart of the matter that she's saying of other men, and what I took from what she said, other men, when they get divorced, even though it did not work between us, you will never go without.
Exactly.
That's what I was getting. But I guess in black men, it's like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, fuck the kids, fuck everything. I'm bitter. That's what I was getting from it. And I do think in a lot of circumstances that seems to hold up. And if we're using celebrities as an example, or just in general, I think in a lot of circumstances that seems to hold up. Can I say most? I don't have the data to say that, right? But can I say, is it a lot? Yes, I think I could. But I think the better person to answer your question would be for y'all two to have a conversation.
So not every situation ends in divorce. With Robert De Niro, he admitted that he was a cheater. So, but even though he's a cheater, he still would never have his children go without, or have the mothers of his children not have. It's a point of pride to ensure, hey, no matter what, I got you. I've noticed that with a lot of men of other communities. Like my friend whose ex-husband is, they're both Nigerian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they hate each other. And if I could, I'd hit him with my car. And I mean that for real. I hate that nigga. I hate him deeply. But I will never dismiss the fact that man takes care of his child. I will never dismiss the fact that man ensured that bruh, my friend,
why would you say that?
Everything was covered. I will never dismiss that man for that, because it would have looked as though he was trash. If upon the divorce, his wife was in poverty, that means he's poor. That means he's unable to take care of his children, because he's allowed the mother of his children to not have, which means he allowed his children to not have. I grew up in a community like that. I'm Black American, and we're old school. We're country. We're country folk. We don't play that shit. A man who don't take care of his kids in our community is exiled. That's not a joke. One of my daddy's friends he grew up with, his son, he had a child with a young girl. And we say the young girl because she was like 17, he was like 22. So he's perf. But he tried to say that wasn't his baby. Now, the kid's an identical match to him, and they went and got blood tests. He's the daddy. He still didn't acknowledge said child, and he didn't want to take care of that woman and her child. His parents disowned him. They gave his inheritance of 160 acres and the funds that come from that to that woman and their child. That man will walk into church and get cussed out by the mothers of the church. And I mean cussing, because my people, we don't mince words. We say, God knows our heart. That's what I was raised on. And you get cussed out. Plumb the fuck out. Like, that's just how we roll. And he couldn't come into a church without getting cussed out. He couldn't come around without people going, and that's the dude who don't even take care of his own child. How you just disrespecting your mama and daddy. You are a blight. Very few communities live like that.
That's the public shaming that public shaming women for being 304s. No, y'all need to be publicly shamed for not taking care of your damn kids. That's what you should be publicly shamed.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm asking y'all to be adults and handle yourselves accordingly. Evan, I know you wanted to respond.
Yeah, not an issue. All right. Yeah. Once again, it sounds like you're parsing the greater of two evils. I can't give
the other party.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's nothing evil about the other party. I don't know how it's the greater of two evils or the lesser of two evils if one party assumes responsibility of their children regardless versus a party that only assumes responsibility of their children when they still have access to the mother.
Okay. Yeah, the point that I'm making here is you're pointing out the greater of two evils, because if you are creating children, if you get married, married now has been so perverted that people actually think that there should be an expiration date. There's no expiration date to marriage. I'm sorry. Anything outside of continuing the marriage is wrong. And then you having the children and trying to articulate some way how you can better take care of those children. No, there's no better way to take care of a child than to remain in that marriage. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to make something evil still greater. Oh, well, at least he takes care of my child after divorce. There should be no divorce. Stay with your children.
So do you don't think that there's any circumstance where a woman should divorce a man?
I guess I can't.
Can I say something?
Do you don't think? Hold on,
Wait,
Liz.
hold
You don't think that there's no point where it's justified for someone to be divorced?
Absolutely. In those points that Shannon said earlier, when you're talking about abuse, when you're talking about a great body situation, we're not speaking of that, because those are outliers. If we're talking about that, then the children, it is an outlier because the children will be in danger too.
It's not. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Where the fuck are you getting your
Wait. Hold on. Time out. I got you. Okay, so I'm gonna step away for about 5 to 10 minutes, Jazz.
Okay.
Because I know Evan, I know you didn't finish your sentence. Finish your point. And then the rebuttals, y'all gonna have to try to manage it to like one person at a time. Let him get his point out. Evan, try not to monologue. You know what I'm saying?
I never do.
I got you.
If they cut me off, I'll let them talk.
I got you.
I don't.
So I'm gonna step away. Jazz, go ahead and conduct it. You taking over. Evan, finish your point. Liv, stay on mute for just a minute. Jazz, go ahead. Evan, go ahead. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, again, my only point here is you can't really find a way to articulate that one of the evils are better. The fact that you're getting married, that is a union that is forever. There should be no expiration date. And if you remain together, that is how you benefit the child to the highest degree. But anything outside of trying to articulate, oh, well, he still takes care of it in divorce. Well, no, the child needs more than a check. The child needs to see their father's face every day. A child benefits from having the father in their life every single day, not because I can fend for the child financially. Somehow that's a better situation. No, it isn't. Either way, that child is going to suffer, and that child is going to is going to go through more issues and anguish without the presence of both parents, as opposed to if they just remain together. So it should be either you're staying together or not. Anything outside of that is evil. Go ahead.
That's not true. You are beyond wrong in what you just said. Okay. Two parents. No, I don't personally give a damn why they divorce. Obviously, it shouldn't be over some willy-nilly reason. I do believe that people should try to remain married if it is worth saving. If it is not worth saving, if that person is not being faithful, if that person is a liar, if that person is gambling away the family funds, if that person is not a protector, if that person does not follow through on what they say that they're going to do, if that person is abusing, whatever. Obviously, there are extremes that are common, right? So let's not ignore that it is very common. The top 3 reasons for divorce typically are abuse, financial issues, or infidelity. Okay, so those top 3 reasons are pretty valid reasons to divorce someone. right? So I don't think that people are just choosing to not be married. Otherwise, they just wouldn't get married. Now, your statement that children need to have two parents living under the same roof to be happy is a lie. I promise you that. That's a lie. And I'm a behavioral therapist, in case you didn't know. I work with children. I work with children from 2 to 21, and I have 2 children my damn self. And I'm a child of divorce. And I'm also a child of a mother who remarried and has been happily married for over 15 years. And I can tell you, it would have been far more detrimental for my biological parents to stay together and live under the same roof than it ever would have been them divorcing. Because a toxic household is not healthy for children. I don't care what you say. Damn the vows. Damn the vows. Children deserve to see 2 parents happy, even if it's apart. That's what they want to see. They want to see mommy happy and they want to see daddy happy. And if mommy and daddy are in the same room all the time and they're not happy, children are not slow, sir. They know what love is. They feel love. They exude love. So if they're in a room with you and they're not seeing and feeling love, and they're just getting that, oh, we're just tolerating each other energy, not only are you doing your child a disservice by constantly having them in that environment, in that atmosphere, but you're normalizing that atmosphere for them. You're telling them that, oh, it's normal for couples to not hold hands. It's normal for couples to not be able to talk to each other without raising their voice. It's normal for couples to not be able to disagree in a healthy way. It's normal for couples to not spend quality time together. It's normal for couples to go and sit in separate rooms from each other every night and not sleep in the same bed. It's normal for couples to not be in the same room together unless there's a bunch of other people around that's distracting them. You're teaching them a normalcy so that now when they get older, they're not going to recognize what a healthy relationship is versus what an unhealthy one is. They're not going to know the difference of what healthy communication is and what unhealthy communication is. They're not going to understand what true love and a healthy marriage looks like. But to you, it's all the same because at least you can say you raised them in a 2-parent home. I'll be damned, sir. I'll be damned. I would rather drag my bare vagina across the core of the sun while pouring alcohol in my eyeballs than to have stayed with their miserable ass daddy.
Exactly. I will tell you this.
And I'm better off for it, right? Because my kids get to see mommy happy, mommy coming home to peace, and mommy being able to thrive outside of said people. And it's their responsibility when they have their child to exude that same happiness. So please do not spread that nonsense that children are going to be doomed or somehow unhappy because the parents are not living under this. I'm going to say this in land. You don't have to live under the same roof to be a good and present parent. You can still see your child every day if you have a good enough co-parenting relationship. You can still spend more than enough time with your child every week or every day without still sleeping with the mother or sleeping in the same bed as the mother. That is a cop-out. That is an excuse for men to force women to make them feel guilty and stay miserable in a marriage that does not serve them. It's 2025. Women do not have to do that anymore. And we're not. And by the way, the Bible, because I heard you mention the Bible also says that divorce is okay. Just letting you know, in case you didn't read that in your own Bible.
I just want to point out my great aunt and uncle, whom my mom didn't know that they were divorced. Their kids didn't even know they were divorced. They lived next door to each other. They've been divorced since their 8th kid was born. Divorced. They live next door to each other. They raised their kids together as a divorced couple, to the point no one knew that they were really divorced until my mom didn't find out they were divorced until I was born. They'd been divorced since my mom was like 2. They had a much better relationship because they divorced, because they lived separately, because they could actually interact without all the BS. Their marriage was horrible, according to everybody, until they divorced. Once they divorced, they could be friends. They were great friends. They were amazing business partners. They were great co-parents, living next door to one another, where the kids could choose which house they were going to sleep at night. where all the family understood, yo, they divorced, but you know what? They got them damn kids. That is how you deal with it. If you are incapable of understanding that an unhappy parent or unhappy parents bleeds into the lives of those children, then you don't deserve to have kids. I had friends, most of my friends growing up, I grew up in a PWI area, except for my family. Most of their parents were divorced. The ones whose parents were still together for the kids, none of them have had a successful relationship. None of them know how to interact because all they saw was toxicity, because their parents stayed together for the kids. They all have nothing but resentment because their parents resented them because they had to stay in this unhappy situation for the kids. You have no idea how that bleeds and harms children when they know that they're the reason their parents are still together and both parents are miserable. And that's the reason my mommy yells at you all the time. That's why reason daddy doesn't come around. Just because a man is in the home doesn't mean he's actually active. Just because he comes home at night. But if he only spends 8 minutes with the kids before they go to bed, how is that actually being an involved parent? And both parents are miserable. And they put that misery on their kids. And then their kids feel that they have to do whatever they have to do to keep the parents together because it's their fault they're together in the first place. Most of my friends whose parents stay together for the kids talk about how they wish their parents would have just effing divorced. Yeah. Because their lives would have been so much happier and safer. Because when you're trying to manage two parents who are miserable, both of them having to argue all the time, and you're just trying to keep them from fighting, and you're protecting your younger siblings, you're protecting each other, you end up taking on the parental role. That is what happens in those situations. There's always a reason. If you are absolutely unhappy, you should divorce. Because there's no reason to stay together unhappy. Because all you're doing is teaching your kids that being unhappy is an expectation of relationships. And how dare you put the responsibility of your relationship on your children? Because that's actually what that is. You are disgusting, Evan, and I mean that with absolute disrespect. The fact that you believe people should just stay together for the kids, knowing that most of the reason that your great-grandmother was beating the shit out of her all 18 kids that she had is because she hated that man, and she hated them kids because those kids are the reason she was stuck. You are an abuse recruiter. That is what you are. No one should stay in a situation in which they are absolutely unhappy. In an unfixable situation, one should always leave. You should leave. And then you can co-parent properly. My aunt, my great aunt and uncle, again, their relationship as parents became good the minute that they divorced. The minute that Negro moved next door. The minute that their kids had the freedom. Then they had a good marriage. Then they could actually parent their children. But when you're sitting there fighting every day, just hating each other, you ain't doing nothing but harming them babies. And that's what I'm saying, Lance.
Yep. Liv, you've been sitting on mute for a minute. Did you want to add anything to the conversation or respond to anything that was said? And then we're going to go to A-Star.
Yes, I would like to say something. This is my anecdotal point of view and general point of view. I've been in a family that tried to stay together for the likes of me, and we saw it all, the abuse and everything. I had to hide my little brother from my dad arming my mom. And they still try to stick it out until eventually they left and everything started getting better because now my mom is married again, but my dad isn't married because he was the abuser. So staying in a relationship because of abuse or because of kids, it's a no-no because I was in that situation when I was younger. That is a no-no. It is not good for the kids to see that mentally, physically. I got caught up in it too, where I was thrown across the room by my own dad, trying to reach at my mom. And he didn't realize I was there because of anger. So staying in a relationship because of kids, especially if the husband is only contributing financially and not emotionally or physically participating in the kid's life, my little sister is going through that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you have to understand that it is a contribution in marriage. A woman is not supposed to stay in that and tolerate that when the kids are around.
So, Liv, the point that you just made there is that the man should do more than just contribute financially. Is that not what you're saying?
Yes, more than
absolutely.
just financially.
And that's the point that I was making.
We are all evolved. Hold on, let me finish speak.
Okay.
Women are evolved from history from way back when. We are forced into working places and we were forced into being independent because we were taken advantage of. Not we, but our ancestors were taken advantage of by men. Men that say we are not supposed to run from them, right? Not all men are like that, but majority of men are like that, very misogynistic and very controlling. When it comes to having control of a woman and their mental space, a man will take advantage of that. If a woman isn't strong or they're naive or too young to realize what is going on. And I see that on a day-to-day basis, especially if they are young and they just started like relationships when they're in their 19, 20. I don't advocate for those type of relationship. The kids don't need to be in that type of relationship because it's very toxic for the kids. And it's not the minority because everywhere, majority in the Black community, it may be hidden in the YT communities, but it still happens till this day. And women are scared to speak about it. But guess what? My grandma told me everything that she went through in her marriage too. It wasn't my mom alone. It wasn't my grandma alone. It was my aunt. It was the rest of the women in my family. By men, and they chose to stay until they got too tired and they worked their way into independence of starting to work for themselves and getting their own jobs and stuff. So why do you think that it's okay for a woman to tolerate those type of behavior, especially when the kids are involved? Isn't that toxic for the kids growing up, progressing? You can answer. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. So I've heard a lot of rhetoric that's been spoken, and I don't know if you guys wish I said some of these things, but I certainly didn't say any of them. For instance, the mentioning of the Bible. Jazz said I mentioned the Bible. I never said a word about the Bible. That's just not part of my rhetoric. I don't speak on the Bible. I'm not a religious person, so I didn't say that. And for what you just said, I believe the young lady out below you said that I am advocating for people to stay in marriages just for the kids. That never came out of my mouth. What I said is that I believe the relationship is better, and it's better for the children for the union to remain intact. I don't see how someone can argue with the idea that the union should remain intact for the best outcome for children. Now, I also heard someone say, can't remember exactly which one of you guys said it, but you said, oh, there's no difference from when they're in the marriage, the children come out just the same. And some of you guys tried to articulate the idea that somehow it's even better. Well, every statistic known to man that speaks on the outcome of children based on whether it's a single parent raising them or it's the union remaining together, almost every statistic there is proves that the children benefit from having both parents there. So the idea that you guys are saying the exact opposite just tells me that you're looking through trauma-filled lenses and you're not being realistic. Now, I get it. Whatever it is you've been through and the experiences you've had in your life, it colors who you are. Okay. But don't think everyone else. I'm almost done. But don't think everyone else who have clear eyes and common sense is going to believe, because whatever it is that you've gone through and you've experienced is the facts for everyone else. Everyone hasn't gone through what you've gone through. So I apologize, you've gone through what you've gone through, but don't think everyone else is just going to take on that trauma.
I'll leave it right there.
Excuse me.
Not act like you know anybody that's on here. Number one,
A
nobody
child,
said shit. Hold on, Liv. Nobody said shit about who went through what personally. I just explained to you. I work with children. I specialize in a psychology-based work.
especially
I know
autism
what the
kids.
fuck I'm talking about, okay? And yes, I am a child of divorce, but I'm also a child of a successful marriage. So I've seen the best of both worlds here. I know the difference between a healthy environment and an unhealthy environment. Now, nobody here said that a two-parent home is not ideal. Nobody said that, but it has to be two healthy parents. You're missing that part. That's the part that we pointed out, because you might not have mentioned the Bible specifically, but you use the words evil to describe people who end up divorcing, right? And you gave this till death do us part rhetoric. So yes, I assumed that you were speaking from the standpoint and the mentality of the Bible, which does not apply to all people. And again, is not factual. You have no proof. There is no study that proves that two parents that live separately but are happy is any less successful than two-parent households. There is no proof of that. There is no study that proves that, right? So you're using a rhetoric, and you're trying to also now project onto us as if you know us personally to make a broad statement about, well, I get it. Well, you might have gone through. No, this is a study. These are facts. These are things that are true. I speak to children. You know how many children come to school and tell their parents' business? Completely like unwarranted. Like, I didn't ask them shit. And then they'd be like, oh, my dad left last Wednesday. My mom made him pack his shit, and he hasn't come back. Like, all I asked you was, did you have a nice dinner last night? So children regurgitate things. Children vent. Children express themselves whether we want them to or not. And it's clear what's on their mind on a daily basis. So again, don't project and make it seem like this is us speaking from, yes, Liv mentioned that she spoke from the anecdotal perspective based on something that personally happened to her. But we're not going to ignore the collective experience of the community. We're just not. Yes, it might be two-parent homes out here or two separate homes, but that doesn't at all account for the amount of homes where the other parent, typically and usually statistically the father, decides not to show up and be present financially, emotionally, and physically just because he doesn't get to lay down in the same bed as the mother anymore. That's irrelevant. It's literally irrelevant. I don't give a damn that you're not married to her anymore. Divorce has nothing to do with your inability to do what you're supposed to do for your children. So how is divorce exactly evil? There's nothing evil about it. And Pendulum, you chose his. I'm assuming you meant to say you chose him. Okay, and unchoose him. That's what the fuck divorce is for. Next.
And if the mother is mentally okay and mentally stable, that is the odds of the child growing up in a right mindset or mind space. If the mother is mentally okay and she doesn't have any type of stress on her brain, that's the capability of her doing good for her child. So if there is a male in that picture making her life a living mess, then it's going to be a problem. Y'all don't think about that. Because the nurturing part and the mental part, the kids are always going to run to the mother for. It's not on the man to do. So if her mental space isn't okay, how is she supposed to take care of that child in the right way when the male is making it hard for her to do?
Oh, so Pendulum, you're projecting, and that's what that is, because hence why I never met my dad or my friend's dad. Nigga, it sounds like they wasn't shit. That don't have nothing to do with your mother. Your dad chose not to be around. You were disposable to him. Take that up with him. Stop making a man's choice women's problem. Like, y'all are really weird and weak for that. Like, and that's why y'all come in these chats. You want to go back and forth with women. You want to argue with women and tell them how they were wrong for choosing A, B, C, D, and then an OG Bobby talking about some damn, hold on, Liv. OG Bobby saying 80% of people in prison grew up in single mother home. But okay, that's false. Okay, that's not accurate information as well. But even if that was the case, if we're going to entertain that for a second, if you hand a woman a hammer but no nails and expect her to build a solid foundation of a home, you're the asshole, right? Because clearly she was not given the proper tools to do so. So either you guys believe that you're leaders and believe that you really contribute to a healthy generation, or you don't. And if you do genuinely believe that, then why the hell are y'all not collectively being there for your children? Why are you not collectively taking back the community? Why are you not collectively teachers and doctors and nurses? Why are you guys not in positions of nurturing and molding and teaching children by the masses? Instead, you're in the streets fighting each other and not getting an education and out here making babies everywhere and think that there's going to be good results from that. Y'all rather blame women than to hold accountable the ones who are creating the single parent homes and abandoning the households and leaving all responsibility of teaching, clothing, cooking, protecting, providing to one person. If you had a job that you were getting paid for, mind you, these are jobs that women are not getting paid to do. If you got a job where your boss is overworking you and giving you a crazy workload, making you work all crazy hours of night, 7 days a fucking week, and then they fire you the second that you make a mistake, or they shame you the second that you fuck up because you're making too many errors, you're not showing up on time, you're falling asleep at work, who's the asshole here? The person who's overworking you and left you with all responsibility, no help, no breaks, no vacation time, no nothing, right? Is that person the asshole or you? Nobody signs up for those jobs. Nobody signs up to be a single parent. You need to stop that bullshit. And unless you're going to come up and not talk shit, I'm going to mute your stupid ass. That's what I'm going to do. And yes, there's nothing about being a victim. It's about pointing out the facts. You guys don't like to take accountability, but you claim to be leaders. I'm going to mute your ass too until you come up here and talk like a man and stop being cowardly in the chat. You guys like to go back and forth with women all day and talk about how women should be stepping up to the plate, and women chose a lifestyle that they did not choose. They did not choose that. The only thing that they chose to do was sleep with you, which they probably shouldn't have. Most of y'all didn't even deserve a handshake, much less anything else. But, you know, the deed was done, and boom, your bobbleheaded ass was created. So now what? Do we put you back? Like, do we return you to sender or what? And forbid, if we decide to go to the Yeetus Fetus Clinic and completely yeet your ass, that's a problem too. So women can't win for losing, apparently. We can't win for losing. You guys are the breeders. You guys fertilize the seed. You create these lives with women, but you want them to be responsible for your actions. If I knew that I could spill my seed, I would be very careful about how I carry that seed. I would be very careful. I put it in a Ziploc bag, Tupperware container, put a little locky lock on it. I would do anything I could to not spread it everywhere and end up with a whole bunch of responsibilities that I can't afford emotionally, mentally, and financially to sustain. How would I look, be like, oh, you but it's in your yard, so you need to take care of it? No. You had your say-so before you entered that woman. You had your say-so already. You don't dictate what she does with her body and how she responds to carrying a life after you've already fertilized the seed. So maybe it's you guys that need to work on closing your legs. I don't know. That might work. Closing your legs, getting your money up, getting your education up might actually positively benefit our community. You can give that a try. Maybe. Liz.
Yes, I'm here. I might come off because I gotta cook. I'm sorry. I'm
That's no
hungry.
problem. That's no problem.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you for coming up, Liv. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Blue Baby, hello, how are you? Blue Baby? All righty then. Is there anybody else that wants to come up? Y'all know how I feel about vasectomies. I do think it should be mandatory, absolutely. By age 16. I think it should be. That way, single parent homes are minimized. Babies being pinned on the wrong person is minimized. People avoiding the child that they know is theirs will be minimized. Pregnancy due to SA will be minimized. And children out of wedlock would be drastically minimized. I honestly believe that in order for them to get it reversed, you should be married first. You got to be married. You got to sign a little document. Oh, take courses. You got to take some parenting courses first. Mandatory for both parties, yes. You got to choose your wife, take some parenting classes, sign that little paper that says we are married, marriage license. I have completed X amount of hours of parental training. I know how to change a diaper. I know how to make a bottle of formula. I know about postpartum. I know about all these things. I am educated, domesticated, and I'm ready to have me a family with my wife. And then you sign up for a little surgery to get a re-snip, flip the script. And then you can have all the hanky-panky you want and be fruitful and multiply. And that way, there ain't no confusion. These are your babies. They're your responsibility. With that license, it should be a legal binding that you are financially responsible for this baby. Hell, they should even make it a certain job requirement. You shouldn't even be you shouldn't even be allowed to do that, sign the marriage papers until you make a certain amount of money. Since we want to play fair, we want women to be held accountable, and we want people to be smarter and choose better. That's what should be implemented in the law. I really do think that the world would be a better place if that was the case. And if you are so against ABs, there's your answer. There'd be a lot less women feeling the need to yeetus the fetus if these men consciously chose a wife to reproduce with and was financially, emotionally, and physically ready to be a father. I think this world would be a better place, man. So much shit would not be an issue anymore. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully somebody will make that a law one day. Hello, sweets. How you doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Okay, so I just wanted to say this. Might be relating to the topic or not, but I just feel that because of the lack of control that men are known to have. And because of the lack of accountability that they're known to have, I just personally feel like they're the main ones that need to be on birth control. And time and time again, it shows that even if the woman is on birth control and she slips up, then everything is on her. Every single time there's a problem, it's on the woman. But if the men were made to take birth control, I just feel like there would be less slip up. And maybe at that point, then they would be able to fathom sharing some sort of accountability for, these children. So I'm just not even I'm sick and tired of everything just being on women. We already have a full plate that we're born with as it is. Having to have these menstrual cycles, having to deal with menopause at some point in our lives, having to have raise the kids, even sometimes within the marriage, where everything is still on mommy, mommy, mommy. Everything is mommy, mommy, mommy. Even with the father sitting right there, it's always mommy, So I just personally feel like just to lighten some of the load that we have as women, if they could just, the least that they could do is take some sort of birth control to try to help this situation, I think this would change so much.
Nah, vasectomy, they can't take no pill. They don't even see the damn doctor as it is. I don't trust them to take no damn pill every day. I don't trust them to get that injection every 3 to 6 months. I don't trust them. Get that thing snipped at 16 years old when it's still covered by Medicaid.
I agree. I think that would be the best option, but I just think that women were meant to be able to deal with pain. Like, oh yeah, just go in and get the what do they call it? When we have to get our tubes tied, or hysterectomy, I think it's called. Let's go in and get that, no problem. But if you ask a man to get a hysterectomy, he's gonna look at you like you got 20 heads.
Oh yeah, it's unfathomable for them to be controlled in any way of their bodily anatomy. Yeah, no, they don't fuck with that.
No. So that's my 2 cents that I have to say. I just feel like if they were even presented with that option earlier on, before they were brainwashed to what a man is supposed to do, quote, and what he's not supposed to do. I think if that option was presented, just like how it was presented to us as women at a young age, if it was presented to them as well, there would be a lot less children here, a lot less broken homes, and
a lot of their asses wouldn't be here.
A lot of them would not be here, which could be a good thing,
A lot of them wouldn't be here if their daddies was faithful.
Listen, clock it. But that's what I got to say. I'm just listening in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Shannon, gone for a minute. I'm about to go to bed, so sir, I hope you venture on back here, because I'm about to grab me a snackety snack and lay in my bed and watch some spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? K-I-L-L, Bill, volume 1 and 2. I'm not going to get through both volumes. That's crazy as hell this time of night. I'm pass out in the first one. But yeah, then I'm going to pass out. That's what I think I'm going to do. So, it's been all love. I'm guessing he must be eating dinner or something, but I'm going to get me a snacky snack, and I'm going to go to bed, probably, maybe, possibly. But it was fun, y'all. Thank you so much. Tap the screen. And again, help out your girl, help out the community. All right. We're out here feeding folks. So if you want to contribute to that, Cash App is on the screen, or you can go to the link tree in my bio to my Cash App to donate. And a little bit helps. Appreciate you very much. This is helping with supplies for DV shelters. This is helping with clothing, coffee, food, whatever, to homeless veterans. This is helping people downtown in my area where They are unhoused, and it's starting to get hot outside, y'all. So I need to get them some hydrating drinks, not just water, but things that they can, that'll get them through the day a little bit better. So appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bless your heart and all your parts, y'all.
My bad. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? I'm back. Oh, I see everybody left already. That's cool though. We're gonna get it back popping. Y'all know what it is. At least we are still here. Hey, YouTube chat. My bad, y'all. I had to step away. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn on the fan. What I missed? Was it a pretty interesting conversation? Pretty interesting conversation, or what happened? What I missed out on? What you call that? Have y'all noticed most of the men want marriage? Want a woman? Okay, let's switch this up. I don't know what happened. What happened? I stepped away for a little bit. Let me see. How bad, y'all? Yeah, should I restart? Y'all think I should restart? Should I restart the TikTok? Did anybody else come up on YouTube? My bad. Oh man, they talked about birth control. Convo has been interesting, informative, friendly, compassionate. Okay. And how 2-parent households aren't always the best. Definitely. Indiana Bomb beat over here shuffling through YouTube and TikTok, bro. I'm telling you what you working, goddamn me. Thank you, Indiana. For real. I make it big. I'm gonna have to start sliding you something. You and Victorious, goddamn me. Y'all be over here handling everything, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all. You know, thank y'all for everything. Okay, okay. That's what I missed. Okay, cool. Cool beans. I don't know. I don't know. Should I restart? Maybe I should restart. Maybe I should restart the TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to restart it, y'all. I'm going to restart. What was that? Okay. Mention you. Okay, 2 people just mentioned me. What Rick the Ruler got going on?
A place to stay, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Oh, I shut up. I need that about 12. Why you complain? I pay the bill right this motherfucker. She can't say a motherfucking thing. I put the food in the refrigerator because you're involved in your court.
That's what 360 wants.
Did 360 just say he wants a Mr. Block?
Yes, he said he want a Rashida.
Yeah.
Okay, we gained a little bit. We gained. Okay, appreciate the support, y'all. Shin. TikTok shop talking. Wait, from what? I don't know how that TikTok shop stuff work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they like it be saying from woof to wows, let's create buzz. Like it's this stuff. It like on the TikTok shop, bro. It'd be like people asking me to promote their stuff, but like I don't know if it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know if it's a scam. So like I don't know how to. It say how to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I ain't never heard of these things, bro. Like I would love to promote somebody. You know what I'm saying? I would love to even like, you know, but I don't be getting it. Please let me know ASAP if you're down for a collaboration. Hiya, I'm serving from BG Beauty. What the fuck is BG? My bad for cursing. What is BG Beauty? Baby. She can't hear me. I don't know what that is. But I know one day I have my wife, when it comes to beauty products, I give it to my wife for real. I'll use some of it myself. But I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. See, I never heard of this stuff because even when I search them on Google, it's not a real person. Yeah, I never heard of this brand. And I'm obsessed with your vibe. They put your as you are. They put your as you are. Fam, they put your, ain't no real person trying to promote their product gonna send me a goddamn message with you are your vibe. Ain't nobody gonna talk like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap, y'all. From wolf to wows, let's create buzz on one cell pet tech. When I saw pet, okay, search these people. Because I ain't finna be information and it be a scam. Oh shit. Oh, this is a real person. They popped up before I could even finish. Oh. Hi there. We're thrilled to share that Smart Pet Supplies. So it's the ultimate for. I ain't got no pets. I ain't got no goddamn pets. Your boy don't got no animals, fam. What I'm supposed to do? How I'm supposed to? I ain't got no goddamn animals, man. How I'm supposed to promote that? I would though. I would. You know what I'm saying? Dear friend, I don't know. What the heck is Mighty Life? Like what is this stuff? I don't know this. I don't like, bro. Y'all be Mighty Life. Let me search this brand up, bro. Let me search this brand. Oh, they got a real website and everything. Dang, bro, that's crazy, bro. Man, I would, but me and Bae need to buy a dog. Me and Bae need to buy a dog now. Mighty Life. Let me see. Mighty Life. But this is Mighty TikTok shop, Mighty Life electric shaver. I mean, they actually do have, okay. Let's create viral content to get. Yeah, we have 5 horses, a pony. Yeah, I ain't got that. 5 horses, a pony, 2 goats, 5 dogs, and 3 cats, and 4 guinea pigs. Yeah, hey, the product could be good for you. I ain't got it. I ain't got it like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. I do not have it. I do not have it at all. I do not have it at all. But I'm gonna get this thing restarted. What that girl? Let me text did everybody get dropped? I wonder if the thing everybody got dropped or something, you know what I'm saying? Oh. That was funny. That was funny. Well, I'm glad. I hope everybody enjoyed that live though, you know what I'm saying? 3K. There we go. Yep, hold on. Let me switch that up. Let's switch that. I ain't gonna pull out that. I ain't gonna pull out that right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pull out that. Not right now. Not right now. What today? The 21st? Y'all tap the screen. Shit. What's up, TikTok? We back, bro. I was trying to that's a spam. I don't know what that is. Teresa. Yeah, I don't know what that is. 30 days ago, that was a spam message. Okay, all right. We're not gonna acknowledge that, Shannon. What is the TikTok channel you're on now? It's controversial, Shannon. It's the same thing as here. Okay. She has something to do. That's good. That's good. I understand. It's the same thing. Jay Richards, it's the same thing. Just controversial, Shannon. Just no numbers at the end of it. Just regular. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we back up. We get it. Let's get it. How y'all doing? We back, man. We back. Y'all forgive me, man. Had to take care of some business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back here. I'm back. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hello. We back at it, bro. Black women not protected. We back at. I think Jazz said something. What is? Yeah, I got like 3 different. I got controversial Shannon, and then I got controversial Shannon 2, and then Big Panda Bear Business. You know, so like, but I'm on the main one right now. I'm on the main one. So again, y'all know we go keep the topic alive. Y'all know, like I said, black women are protected. You got 3 black men that stood by, and that's just seemed to be a pattern because that's usually what men do. When something happening to a woman, they just stand by. They always stand by. Just a whole bunch of standbys. That's what they be doing, bro. And then niggas be getting mad and appreciate it. Niggas be getting mad and they be getting mad at why black women, be saying that they don't feel protected around black men and all this stuff. I mean, they have the right to not feel protected around black men because every time they need protection from black men just sit there and don't do shit. They just let shit happen. Be like, I gotta get back home. Hey, the same niggas that be talking about we gotta get back home be the same. These niggas say they gotta get back home, but then say we gotta come together as a unit. How? You say they say they're not gonna protect black women, but then say we gotta come together. How we supposed to come together? You won't even defend why would black women want to come together with a group of men who won't defend them? Make that make sense. Appreciate it. Why would I'm just saying, y'all ask yourself that. Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking a question. You can get mad at me. I'm just saying, because I don't care. But I'm serious though. Why would black women stay with a group of men who say that they're not going to protect them? Right? I'm just asking questions. But then we're supposed to come together. We got to get back to a place of family. It take a village. What you just said? It's like, nigga, you just said they're strong and independent. They don't need no man. These niggas don't need a man. I don't give, man, they've been calling me a panderer for 3 years, man. 3 years. I've been standing on business for 3 years. Fuck them. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, 3 years. The content ain't never changed. I ain't never grifted. I've been doing this too long. Them niggas can't find nothing. They still mad. They still mad. Let them be mad. That's why I got this panda bear mask. I got a whole panda bear mask. When they want to call me a panda, bro. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me show y'all how real I am, bro. Like, y'all be thinking this mess up my man bun here. Let me show you niggas how we get down on this side, bro. You feel me? Care what them niggas say? I do not care what them niggas say. Big panda bear business. You feel me? Big panda bear business. Every time. Ain't nobody worry about being called that, man. Them niggas say that all the time. You're pandering. You're simping. You're trying to get women's validation. You're not like, nigga, I'm married. Just got through walking with my wife. Literally just got through walking with my wife. That's what we were doing. Walking. Gotta hold her accountable. She trying, she trying to lose some weight and shit. So I gotta every night I gotta get it in. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this exercise in. Let's get it. Let's get these steps. Let's go to the gym. Let's do what we gotta do. Be her accountability partner. And if that means and let the host run it for the day, you know what I'm saying? Get off what we gonna do. Because I gotta be the one to do it. We gotta hold each other accountable here. I'm trying to gain weight, she trying to lose. I'm trying to gain 25 pounds, she trying to lose some weight. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So we gonna do it. You say the mask get you every time, but I gotta wear the mask, bro. I gotta wear the mask, man. The mask dope. The mask is dope for real. But anyway, back to the topic, bro. Kevin Gates. I don't know why Kevin Gates want to speak on somebody else's marriage, bro. I couldn't because don't like Caucasian. I want him to I want that appreciation that women give to Ron, because they be in nigga, they see a paycheck. They do be stupid, bro. Them see a paycheck, bro. That's all that they see, and them dudes get duped every time. I ain't gonna lie. When get taken for the by these other racist women, I just laugh. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm cyborging. Oh, I'm lagging. Hold on. My bad. I'm lagging on you. My bad, y'all. My bad. Hold on. And didn't Brittany try to ruin who? Oh yeah. PJ Tucker. My bad. Let me get off of the not reliable sources at all. Boy, that's crazy. Y'all boys got to get off TikTok live talking about BS. Who are you, fam? Bro, you Caucasian. Like, why are you even over here? Why you Caucasian? Like, why you on this side of TikTok? Like, why are you over here? I don't understand that. Nigga, you way on the other side. How you get over here? How you get over here? Not me in the what? What did I say? Why you on TikTok as a black man? What you mean? Because I can be. I'm on YouTube right now too, but like, what you talking about? Because I can be. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Here go a troll account. I'm what you want to say. I don't go into people's spaces like other napkins.
Other napkins?
Yeah, I don't go into uncooked chicken pack spaces. I'm not invited.
Do you agree that in this country, white people experience racism?
Y'all don't.
If I were to unalive someone because of their race, would that be racism?
Was anyone unalive because of your race?
Yes, in 2019, on April 18th, a self-proclaimed black supremacist vowed to eliminate as many white men as he could before unaliving 4 white men, attempting to unalive 4 others before getting cut.
That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be racist. That'd be prejudice. That'd be prejudice.
No, that's not a prejudice.
That'd be prejudice. Black, racism is a system.
No, racism is
racism. Who started race? You know that wasn't black folks, right?
White individuals.
No, it wasn't. It was Caucasian folks. Caucasian folks started race.
White individuals. I just said
it wasn't. But black folks never created the system of race. That's what I'm saying. We never did that.
It wasn't started as a system. It was started as a system of belief.
It was started by who? Started by who? By who?
White individuals, not me.
Exactly. So again, we don't have a system to enforce it. We don't have nothing to do with that. Okay, y'all created this. So
you need a system to enforce anything.
If there is a rebellion because of what you did, that still would be your fault. Okay, y'all got to take accountability for the fact that some black folks may hate y'all to where they want to take your lives, because it wasn't black folks that did that. It was y'all. Hey, let's hold on. I'm just gonna say that You never gave black folks reparations. You flooded out their towns. You know about you know about Lake Lanier?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, everything that happens is because of y'all, not us. Okay.
Is stereotyping wrong?
Yes.
Obviously, a stereotype is a type.
Bye. Bye, T-Mac. T-Mac, have a good one. T-Mac. This nigga named himself T-Mac. Like Tracy McGrady, T-Mac. Bye. That's not. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'll just be laughing. I'll just be laughing, bro. But you can mute it, bro. Nah, wrong topic, homeboy. No, Caucasian people don't experience racism. Y'all don't experience racism. What are we talking about? I can't stand I cannot stand Caucasian fragility, right? That fragile Caucasian, they can't handle too much. They're breaking apart, right? You get to showing them their history, they just be like, not all white people. You want things to be fixed. However, do right by black folks. Do right by black folks and things will be fixed. Appreciate the paper crane. Do right by black folks. And I promise things will be better. I can't stand it. They're soft. They do all the unaliving, all the conquering, all the taking over everything. They'll take over the planets. These niggas will claim, these people will claim Mars for themselves. and then say they experience racism. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Opinion on the Austin McCaff. Oh, y'all want my opinion on the Austin? Oh, y'all want to spice it up? Y'all want my opinion on the Austin McCaff situation? Shit. Oh, I'm the wrong one to ask. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Nigga, what? The fuck? Like, y'all, I'm the wrong person you want to ask. Do y'all understand? I'm getting so much hate on Instagram right now. I got over 130,000 115,000 views on my opinion on Austin McCaff. For a 30-second opinion that I didn't even say nothing was wrong. I didn't say anything wrong. I did not go after anybody, nothing. I gave my opinion. These niggas sending death threats. Hey, I'm viral right now on Instagram just for that alone. Nigga, don't ask me my opinion on Austin McCaff. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. In my opinion, I'm just saying, in my opinion. Hey, man. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. And then you got these conservatives that want to come out and apologize. What? On behalf of black folks, I'm sorry that young man has reached bail. Why he deserve bail? Did we complain when they were donating money to Derek Chauvin? Did we complain? Did we go get their GoFundMe shut down? No, we did not. We didn't get GoFundMe shut down. They got this man GoFundMe shut down, so we had to go to Give, Send, Go just for him to get bail. Miss me with this nonsense. Do we complain? Do we start revolutions and be like, we got to shut it down? No, we don't. The only person who gets stuff shut down is black folks because we're not allowed to ride for one of our own. But y'all can ride for all the smurderers that y'all want to. Trayvon Martin? What are we talking about? In y'all eyes, if he's black, he's guilty. I thought it was innocent until proven guilty. Self-defense. Don't touch me. Let me say it again. Don't touch me. Sound like a freaking the way they were raised problem. Maybe the dad should have raised him better to keep his fucking hands to himself. You know what I'm saying? The same stuff that they flip on us every time. They flip this stuff on us every time, people. Every time. R.I.P. Austin. You think I think the man deserves to lose his life? No, he don't. But I'm so sick and tired of us having to keep our mouth shut, right? And be gracious and peaceful and kind. But then when it's us, they get to be as loud and rowdy as they want to. Fuck that, man. Fuck, God, I'm sorry. F that. So miss me with that nonsense. I say he's innocent. I say he's innocent. I don't care. R.I.P. Austin, because I don't think he should have lost his life. I really don't. I'm being like 100% honest. I don't think he should have lost his life, bro. No. But if I tell you, touch me and watch what happens, and you come and try to remove me off my seat, allegedly, you have just told me that you don't care about your life. Appreciate the roses. You have just told me you don't care, that you're ready for all consequences that come with that. Point blank, period. What y'all want me to say? What you want me to say? What can I say? That what other opinion should I have, bro? What other opinion should I have? Oh, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have touched them. He shouldn't have touched them. Allegedly. But they y'all gonna get mad at me for giving my opinion. I said R.I.P. Austin. And they still mad. You mad about the man making bail? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Only thing he should be guilty of is if he actually brought a knife. But some people are saying sharpening tools for cleats. Yes.
Oh well, yeah. I ain't know they were saying that, but I was just basically saying, you know, I'm from the streets too, bro. And but more than the fact to make it a black and white thing, we gotta make it a general thing and not separate each other, bro. So what I see is, bro, that's like taking a gun to a bank, bro. If you pull out enough cash in front of me, I'm gonna rob this motherfucker. So you know what I mean? It's the same thing when it comes to taking a knife to school, though, my nigga. Like, you feel me? If I'm taking a knife to school, I'm basically saying if you fuck with me, I'm gonna stab you. And I ain't gonna say right or wrong, because right, this nigga don't touch me at all. But at the same time, it is a certain line.
Did he take a knife? Because some reports are saying he didn't take a knife.
Oh, well, if he ain't take no knife, well, shit, ain't nothing wrong. When it's a fight, ain't no
wrong.
Bro,
if I say touch, that's the only thing he would be guilty of is if he actually brought a knife. But some people are saying cleat sharpeners. If I tell you,
me if it's a mop, I'm gonna beat your ass with the mop.
Okay, if I give you a warning, right after you're telling me to move, and then you're acting like you're gonna move me out my seat, and then you move me out my seat. If I say, hey, touch me, if I open my backpack, put my hand in, and say, touch me, and watch what happens, and you come and move me out my seat, what have you just done? You have told me you don't care about your life.
Yeah, no, ass whooping.
Okay, so the knife, that wasn't premeditated murder? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, that wouldn't be premeditated then. Then it was just shit, defending myself, right?
That's what he did. So that's self-defense. So what are we talking about?
Nah, for real. Now I ain't heard about that part. If they did say something else like a sharpening tool, yeah, that shit crazy.
So wait, you didn't read Carmelo Anthony actually confessing to it, or you didn't read everything that was there?
No, man, I ain't look too much into it. You know, sometimes I probably needed.
I appreciate you for coming up, brother. I'm not doing that. My nigga, go read it. Not even trying to be mean. Not even trying to be mean. I'm like, I like, you know, from one hood nigga to another hood nigga. No, we're not doing that. Fuck that. Where's the actual? Even if he did bring a black knife, because again, y'all niggas be all over the place. Even if he did bring a black knife, if I tell you, don't touch me, or if you touch me, watch what happens, and you move me out my seat, that's what you get. Because what type of privilege do you think you got to come put your hands on me, bro? Like, these people just be wanting to touch things. You don't have the right to touch me. Who told you touch me? What you mean? Like, you finna pull me out my seat where I'm sitting. I don't care if I'm in the wrong tent or not. Joe, y'all niggas just mad that white boy died, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Y'all niggas, y'all gonna look, y'all gonna ride for y'all community. I'm gonna ride for mine, bro. That's all it is, bro. You don't think I'm sad that the boy lost his life, fam? I never said that this is a good thing or nothing like that. But I'm not, if you touch me, you have just shown me that you're ready for all consequences that come with that. So miss me with this nonsense. You guys are out of y'all mind. It's cool when y'all do it. It's a problem when we do it. Fuck it. It's cool when y'all support Derek Chauvin and you call George Floyd fentanyl Floyd like he deserved to lose his life in that moment, which he didn't. Whether he was on fentanyl or not, he didn't do nothing wrong. The fucking cop was wrong for putting a knee on his goddamn back or neck, because y'all niggas be like, it wasn't his neck. Y'all got deflection after deflection. Well, it wasn't his neck, it was his back. Well, it wasn't his back, it was his neck. It wasn't his neck, it was his. The fuck out of here. I need to get up. And then look, this lady said the cops did us a favor. Now, if I was to say Carmelo did the world a favor, then y'all would be mad at me. Look at this comment. Look at this comment. This comment says by Megan Marie. Megan Marie, come up, talk to me, Megan. Come up and talk to me. I'm fighting fire with fire. I'm fighting fire with fire. Come here, Megan. Welcome to the board. Come here, Megan. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, it's a woman. See, look, she said the cops did the world a favor by taking out George Floyd in that type of way. But if it was flipped and I said Carmelo did the world a favor, then it would be wrong. And I would never say nothing like that, because a life is lost. However, touch me and see what happens. Y'all guys, boy, a lineage of evil, a lineage of evil, bro. A lineage of evil. We're not even supposed to be talking about this case, but let's get it. Matter of fact, fuck it, let's get it. I got something even better. Since we going stupid, let's go stupid. Let's go all the way with it. I got something for that ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yep. We going all day. We going all in with it. Yep. Innocent, nigga. Fucking innocent. A lineage of evil, bro. These people have a lineage of evil, bro. A straight lineage of evil. They're evil. Look at the type of stuff that they say, bro. That's that race. They claim to be the fucking evangelical God, freaking godly people upholding Christians. And then she said victim. Nigga, y'all the ones who's crying. You're crying over Austin. Aren't you still here on this earth? What are you crying for? Did Carmelo stab you? Talking about victim. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna keep this shit up. Hey, y'all tap the screen, share the live, bro. Tap the screen, share the live. Fuck, I'm gonna keep this up all day. For the rest of you have absolutely nothing. Megan, y'all are conquerors. Your whole bloodline is evil. You take everything, you destroy everything. There's no love in your heart. You made people victims. Y'all literally go around unaliving people for no absolute, because it's in your blood. You're evil. You make people victims and then turn around and say victims. And last time I checked, wasn't it Caucasian people that came out to say black folks are the only ones that's 100% human? What the fuck is in your DNA? What the fuck is in your DNA then? If we 100% human, what's in you? My fellow Neanderthal. God damn it. The fuck out of here, bro. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it, bro. I couldn't help it, man. For real. I'm sorry, bro. I'm serious. What is in their DNA? Have y'all seen that video of that woman growing a horn out her head? A Caucasian woman growing a horn out her head, bro. Fairly new. What the fuck? How you growing a horn out your head? What is in your blood? But they want to say they say we're the ones who's related to apes. But it was Caucasian people that said that they're mostly related to the freaking primates. That was them. Me. It wasn't me that said it, was y'all. This was science. This was history. They said it. What's that one older Caucasian woman that comes out? She's a very old, fragile Caucasian woman, and she always unpacking racism and always saying that Caucasian people are the problem. She's an old lady that always goes around. I forgot her name, but they said it. They said it, not me. They said it, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out. Jane Elliott, is that her? I think that is her. Let me look at them. Hey, they don't claim Jane Elliott, bro. Bro, that is her, bro. Hey, they get mad. They get mad at Jane. They get mad at Jane, bro. Why y'all get mad at Jane? Why y'all get mad at Jane Elliott, bro? What Jane Elliott do to y'all? She exposing y'all? Huh? She exposing y'all? Is that what you mad at, bro? Fuck out of here. That's racist. You're racist. You're racist. Did you see that little white T boy that looked like Pug Dog? Oh yeah, why is there media silence on what's that Caucasian boy that unalived his parents? White boy unalives his parents. Why did I put unalive in Google? Like why did I put bruh? White boy murders his parents. 17-year-old Wisconsin. What's the teen's name? Oh yeah, because he was trying to take out Donald Trump too. Or that was allegedly he was trying to take out, what's his name? Nikita Kasap. Nikita Kasap. Why is everybody quiet on Nikita? Why is everybody quiet on Nikita? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is everybody quiet on Nikita? Oh, trying to stoop to your level. All right, bye, thing. Bye. You fucking mutation. Bye. Now you can't type. The fuck out of here. They come in here throwing all insults. As soon as I get spicy with them, now they mad. Don't do that. Don't come over here. Fuck out of here. You're a victim. I'm not a victim of anything. I know who was a victim of something, though. That's all I'll say. Put 2 and 2 together. Nigga. Come here, Justin. Don't run from it, Justin. That's how I'm gonna start treating y'all. Y'all gonna get muted. Every time I see a stupid comment by one of you people, I'm gonna mute you, and then I'm gonna invite you up. I'm mute you, and I'm gonna invite you up. That's how we're gonna do it. Every time. Go ahead and say something. Go ahead and say something else. Say something stupid. I'm waiting on it. I promise I'm waiting on it the whole time. Say something. I want you to expose yourself. No. I'm gonna mute them to force them to come up. That's how we're gonna do it. Because you ain't gonna be able to talk. Your people. Yep. You people. Yep. Love you though. I love you. Fuck. People here, bro. Coming here saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. Goddamn. Niggas that messed up my goddamn life. We was on a whole different topic. We was on a whole different topic, bro. And them niggas came in and tried to get all. You checked out that new piece, Sinners. Sinners was good. I watched it Saturday. It was a good movie. I actually enjoyed the movie. I think it was very different and very, very different. But I give it a 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10. I need to watch it again because I really just it was a certain scene that maybe I just didn't understand, but I like the way they set it up. Where they had like all the music together. Actually, let me not spoil nothing. Let me not spoil nothing because a lot of y'all ain't watched. Let me not spoil nothing. Yeah, you're right, Aaliyah. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna shut up. Appreciate it. Thank you. Man, they done messed up my algorithm, bro. Them niggas done messed up my algorithm, bro. Where's Justin? Where's Justin? Who is Justin? Who is Justin? Who the fuck is Justin? They found No. I'm just saying it's my opinion. I don't know how they got over here, bro. Hey, look, we should learn from them. We need to start invading their spaces and going in and be like, napkins, uncooked chicken packs, glue, paste, paint. What else? Spectrum. Sand. What else? Because that's all they do. Unseasoned. Sunburn is crazy. Oh my God. This nigga said sunburn. Bro. Whoa. Damn. Sunburn is crazy work. Do y'all understand that sunburn is crazy work, fam? Bro, nigga, that's savagery. I got a violation. I got to restart this thing. Nigga be coming in my lives, disrupting my shit.
And the new one starts under my rule.
Nope. Wait, is Princella live right now?
It's actually going with a foundation of
No, I don't know what she's talking about right now. Hold on. Actually, let's see what
to learn deeper knowledge, to become professionals, to become masters.
Wait, you girl glitching like a motherfucker.
But your degree didn't teach you respect, did it?
Princella, you over here glitching. Princella. Bro, Priscilla hitting a robot right now. She doing it.
It taught you to cause division and discord.
I wonder if I can show it, bro. Hold on. Look. Hey, look how she twitching. Does she know she twitching like that? Bro, she like glitching out, bro. Bro. Look. I'm not trying to laugh. What the fuck going on with her signal?
Charleston White across the page.
Like she got
the same dude hollering A man's
Wait,
rape a woman?
is she on him? Does she
You
got
talk about this nutcase? Right?
what's she
Not
doing?
true. That mean you didn't watch it, did
I
you?
don't know what she got going on, bro. But I know she glitching. Let me check my Instagram. 9,965, y'all. 9,965. We on Instagram, man. I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the yeah, I appreciate the support, man. Y'all been very dope. Y'all been very dope. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me see something. Lady, get out my goddamn DMs. I am not finna risk my marriage. None of that shit. Like y'all gotta chill out. No. And then get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No. No, ma'am. Can't do it. Sorry. It will never happen. Stevie J says he was taught. Bro, y'all niggas be dirty, bro. Let me try this again. Oh, let me say that. Let me say that real quick. Donald Trump doll hung shot. What? And burned as part of a Spanish festival. Oh no. I know she see yeah, that's for real disrespectful. Like I know she see I'm married. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you even say like that's come on. That's dumb. I can't say like that should be pissing me off. Like when because it be happening certain times, and I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like what? I just show my wife because I'd be like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm not Derek Jackson. I'm not Ace Metaphor. I'm not them niggas who going around getting boxed. Nigga, I love my wife. What the fuck are we talking about? And you see this lady. You see this. My wife will kill us both. Anyway, let me try to go back live again. I'm donating more tonight just cause somebody donating to what's the cause. Let me change it. Yeah. Should I get on Rick the Ruler panel? Nah, he got too many people in it. He got too many people in that mud, bro. Let me see if I can get up in there. Let me see if I can get up in there. Let me see if should I get up in Rick the Ruler panel? Wait, is this nigga live? Hell no, I'm not going now. Wait, did he get kicked off just now? No, he's still up.
Yeah.
Nah, the panel full. The panel full.
Freak me out, man. Like if I heard about white boys to the brow, I'd be freaked out. I'd probably toss that.
Yeah, the panel full. I ain't going up in there. I ain't gonna be able to get up in there. I ain't gonna be able to get up in there. Oh Lord, boy, I tell you, boy, I ain't gonna be able to get up in there. Yeah, they know what they're doing. And then the funny thing is, like the funny thing is about that, the woman not even black. Lady, you had no shot. You never had one. That was funny, but like the woman not even black. Come on now. The fuck are you doing? Like, get out my goddamn DMs with that dumb shit. About to tell my wife. Fuck out of here. Like, what other like? Ain't got no type of melanin nowhere. Oh, you know what? I feel like making a man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just a bad planner. What you talking about? Oh man. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh, but hey, but hey, boy, that probably making their mad, boy. Cause all they gonna do is say, "I saw you on Anton Davis show." Yeah, yeah. I was over there. I was over there. Having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I was over there having a conversation with Anton Daniels and the crew. Having a good time. Having a good time. It's crazy. You saw me on there. How you like the conversation? How did I like it? I think we have a lot of disagreements. But overall, there was respect being shown. So, I mean, it's not my first time having a conversation with Anton. You know what I'm saying? So, but just being on the Millionaire, I'm not the after hours, it was cool. I think everybody on the panel was cool. I don't like their talking points. I don't agree with their mindsets, but it was respectful. Oh, it's still up. Lisa Moore is still up. It was so many points. I can't address every point because everybody's talking. It's a wide range panel. I can't attack this point, then attack that point, then attack this point. I can't do all that. I got to go up in there and get in where I fit in and try to be as respectful as I can. I can't just, because I didn't agree with a lot of shit, Like when niggas was saying, when niggas was saying Trump is an alpha male, I was like, what the fuck? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was taken back when I heard women up there saying, and they were cool women. Now it's not on my page. It's on After Hours with Anton. When I heard women and men calling Trump an alpha male, I was like, hold on. I was like, what the fuck? I let that shit alone, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard that. I was like, oh shit. What side did I get on? Bro, inside I was confused, nigga. I was confused because he's an alpha male. I was like, what? What makes Trump an alpha male? What does that mean? Like, what? Because he's the president, and because he gets loud, or because he holds his ground, even though his ground is stupid. A lot of times, like what? How did you? But I was so confused. I was confused. But these were black women saying that he's an alpha male. Do y'all understand that shit? These were black women saying that Trump is an alpha male. I was so lost. I was lost. Y'all tap the screenshot. I was lost. Because I was trying to figure out, okay, what is she saying? She was like, yeah, because he's an alpha male. And I was like, in my head, I was like this. And I wanted to say, like, what do you mean? Like, I wanted to say, like, by what, like, what do you mean he's an alpha male? Like, what exactly are you, like, in what, like, what is your definition of an alpha male, bro? Like, what, can you nigga? Was confused, nigga. Would you be open to going back? I'll go back, but I want us to actually have, like, like we were like where there's more rebuttals, because I gotta be respectful. I'm not gonna go up there and be a dick and be attacking every point now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be respectful, you know what I'm saying, and address what I can address. But I am not about to go up there and address every goddamn point, and then we ain't gonna never get through anything because I'm over here attacking everybody. I ain't got time. I got time. I can only, the one I think is most important at that time that's happening, I will address that one. And then if I got time to come back to another one, I'll address that one. And then when I can address another one, I'll address that one. But I can't see, I can't address every point, bro, because there's a lot of shit I don't agree with. A lot of shit that I just didn't agree with up there. But the overall thing was respectful. That's what I can say. He didn't curse me out. It didn't get rowdy. It didn't get loud. It never got disrespectful. So for that, I commend him. But it was a lot of things that was said up there that I just didn't agree with. And I was like, God damn. When I heard Trump was an alpha male, I was like, damn. Should I be on this side? I would have to know what she means. I would have to know what she means, or anybody up there. Like what? Because there's multiple people that said that. I would have to know what they meant by Trump as an alpha male. For that regard, I don't know what the fuck that meant. I was confused. I was definitely lost.
Get tonight though, for sure.
What's going on?
Hear me?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to it. Now I'm gonna address the problem first, and then I'm gonna get into the alpha male thing.
Mm-hmm.
You say black women are not protected. Black men do not protect black women, so that means yourself included, right?
Yes. Oh.
I just want to make sure you spread that out, because
Yeah. I got. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. We can take it up a notch.
Yeah. All black. You shot John.
We can take it up a notch then. You know.
Look, dude. Why don't you just put the money up there? Get paid for this, dog. Ain't nothing. Listen, I ain't gonna hate you. I'm not going to hate you. Everybody else does it, so you might as well get your money off, right? In fact, I'm mad at you because you're not getting your money off. You know what I mean?
What are we talking about?
Here, you need to get paid for this shit. Like,
man, I'm not doing. I ain't doing this shit for money, man. I do it because I really.
Gotta be.
Huh?
You gotta be. And anybody that come up in here in your group that hate on you for doing it is full of shit, and you need to run there.
Nah,
these niggas pay you.
I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it, man.
Somebody else gonna take the money.
Nah, it is what it is. A nigga can, I can't go full coon.
You're going cool.
I got integrity. I got integrity. I got you want me to actually do this.
Paid, yes. You're good enough to get paid at it. So you and niggas is just it's just itching to give you the money. So you need to take it. What's wrong? I'm
entertaining. I only do this shit.
Like, stop tripping. Stop tripping.
No, this prompt.
Ain't nobody gonna be hating on you.
This prompt is for niggas on the weekends when they get mad and they finna go home and beat their wife. They can come up and take their anger out on me and call me all kind of names before they go home and beat their wife. That's what this prompt is for.
I don't agree with that. But listen, wait. So check it out. In terms of alpha men and beta men, you know what? And I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt all y'all.
It ain't gonna hurt me,
and because it includes me into it. The dominant society are the alphas. Who signed your check last week?
What is the alpha? What is an alpha male?
The leader of the pack.
So that'll be white men.
Yes, because who signed your check the other day? I'm black man, and I can admit that we are not in a position of leadership. Okay, so who signed your check last week? Was it
actually
like you?
Actually, I do. I work for a black man, but who signs his check? It'll be a white man.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And that's not. We're not gonna tear each other down for that because we gotta get our money. Right? You got a whole lot of money that you let. It's like you playing dominoes, nigga. You let money slip away. But nonetheless, right? So we got to come to that acknowledgement that no, we are the subordinate, are the alphas, right? And knowing that will help you climb up out of that subordinate position, as opposed to like what we see a lot of our folks do is bark out that. You know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm black, I'm king, I'm queen. But who signed your check last week?
But black men, you can't be an alpha male in America. You have no dollar.
Right, exactly. And if you read Dr. Neely Fuller Jr.'s work, he explains that clearly the whole alpha, beta, and the compensatory code book for victims of racism and white supremacy.
What book?
So it's Dr. Neely Fuller Jr.
Say that one more time. My bad.
Yeah, it's Dr. Neely Fuller Jr.
Yeah.
Compensatory code book.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you, that should be like, you know what I mean, elementary school reading, because he wrote it out pretty simple for everybody to be able to understand it. To understand this position, right, to help people that look like us, right? Because what did he say? Until you understand what white supremacy and racism is and how it functions in all aspects of life, everything.
Oh, they got me. No, they didn't. Restart this. Yeah, y'all thought you was gonna get me. You thought you was gonna get me. You ain't get me. You ain't get me. My bad. Y'all know I got them butterfingers. Get out of Shannon DMs. Have some class. I just now saw this. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. God damn, I'm burping and stuff. Tap the screen, share the live. We back. My bad. I'll take that L. I will take that L. Happily take that L. Hey, niggas love coming in and be like, that includes you, right? Yes, I'm trash too, bro. We all trash. I'm gonna start playing, bro. Let me play the theme song. Let me play this theme song, bro. But what's the name? What's the name? As a black man, how he hating on? As a black man, how he hating on his own kind? Well, ma'am, the only man who can check another black man is black men. How about y'all go check your own kind? Y'all still got Klan rallies. Go check them people. Y'all still be out here flexing swastikas. The only man who could check a black man is a black man. And don't you got your husband? Like, why are you over here? Oh no, that ain't your husband. Never mind. Let me see. What's the thing called? We're all in this together. High School Musical. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love when they say shit like this, because I love when they say shit. Yeah, like so I was. My bad on that, y'all. I got a song you can play. What's the song? Violation. I was making sure I ended on time. Let me present. Share screen. We finna watch this together. We are finna watch this together. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Forget the action. Period. Yep. When niggas ask me, everyone, yo, black men, we all in this together. We all trash. Come on, let's have some fun. Every time. Yep. Come on, let's do this right. Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured out. That our dreams. We in this shit together, bro. Niggas, we trash as fuck.
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. We're not the same. We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong.
We all in this together, baby. Come on, black men. We all in this together, baby. Yeah. All in this together, and it shows when we stand and make our dreams come true. This is why I be on this. When y'all be like black women this and black women this, I'm gonna be like black man this and black man that. Nigga, we trash, nigga. We need a miracle like cat. We need a miracle like cat.
Come on, let's do this right. We're all here and speaking up with one voice. We're gonna rock the house. Yeah. The party's on. Now everybody make some noise. Come on, scream and shout. We were right because we stuck together.
I'm gonna get a copyright strike after this on YouTube, but I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna get a copyright. They probably gonna share the what you call the post with the money or whatever. What's up, Tia? I mean Shay. For real, bro.
Make our dreams come. We're all in this together. We can reach, we can fly, go inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Everyone, we can see there's a
I can't help it, bro. I cannot help it, bro. When they get up here and be like black women, every time they get up here and generalize black women, I'm gonna get up here and be like black men trash. Every time, every day. This gonna be my theme song every time. This gonna be my theme song every time. Because before they even get to asking me questions, oh, so that mean you? Yep, we all in this together, bro. Yep, the good black man too. He trash too. Yep, the good ones too. We all garbage now. Every day. And I mean every day, bro. Every time I go live, bro, I'm playing this song. We in this together. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. First of all, I want to say I appreciate your whole entire page.
Oh, thank
from
you.
the bottom to the top.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I guess one of the questions I have is, first of all, how are you doing? How's your day been? How's your family been?
My day is good. My wife is good. The day's been nice. What about yourself?
Doing pretty good. That's good. One thing I want to know is like talking to, and I hate to say just black men, but like talking to black men. Also, I could say the black men that I've talked to in the past, like I can verbatim tell them what they are doing to me. I'm saying an intimate relationship, but it's like for some reason, like they will admit to it, but for some reason they still have a hard time of accepting it. Like giving examples or whatever case may be. Like one of my friend groups, they sent a video in a chat and they were talking about like it was two marriages on both sides of the video, and they were like on one side it was like an African lady, and she was like got on her knees and saying, you know, I'll submit to this man, I'll give you this, and I'll give you this through the marriage. And the other side, it was like a quote unquote like an American woman. The guy asked, it was like, you know, are you willing to submit and do everything you need to do in a marriage? And she was like, or whatever case may be. In which me personally, I didn't agree with what she said. My problem with what they kind of put out was like all Black American women are like that. And it's like, you know, they don't like to have that image put on them, but you're okay putting the ghetto, ratchet, non-submissive, argumentative label on all Black women across the board.
That's why I need to be done back to them.
But see, like, and that's my thing. Like, I don't have the heart to, like, you know, I don't want to internalize what's been done to me and put it back on somebody else, if you get what I'm saying.
Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. Like, I get what you're saying. Then don't do it. Let the men do it. Only men can check that. Men gotta check other men to not allow Black men to generalize their group of women. We have to do that. Right? Because one thing that, you know, the stupid arguments is that, oh, well, these are men with valid complaints, and Black men all around the world in the States say that Black women are like this. Well, Black women, a lot of Black women say that, you know, a lot of them met an abusive Black man. A lot of them been raped by a Black man. A lot of them been beating beaten by a black man. A lot of them have had bad dating experiences with black men. So shit, you know, they need to be done. They need to be done with that. You know, so I let the men call out the other men. I understand you don't have the heart for it, but it's some men out here that's built for it, and we got it. We got it. Then I don't even believe the shit. Like I don't believe all black men are trash, but I'm gonna put it up there every time to get them to unpack their misogyny and figure out why the fuck you won't go to therapy, why you got a problem with black women, and just how they tell y'all to choose better. Why can't they choose a good black woman? A good black woman. It's not hard to find one. I'm married. It's not hard to find a good black woman. Literally, they step out, they see good black women all the fucking time. They just don't qualify for it. And then, ma'am, I'm sorry, a lot of niggas are ugly. These ain't the same men from back in the day. These ain't Morris chestnuts. These more like walnuts. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these niggas ain't they ugly. They don't qualify for a good woman. Their hair don't grow. They suffer from erectile dysfunction at the age of 26. They're broke. They're emotionally unintelligent. They have nothing going for themselves. And broken, not even about just broken finance, just broken mentally, spiritually, and soft. And they suck the white man's D. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, they very submissive to other men. They don't step up for their community, and they blame the Caucasian man and the black woman for everything. So it's like, okay, bitch made. We're raising bitch made niggas. So that's the problem. So again, but there's some other men out here that they do a good job at checking these guys. And you ain't gotta have a heart for it. Because I don't think, you know, this is gonna sound a little bit patriarchal. I don't think you should have the heart for it, man. I think a man need to get sturdy with other men and check other men, and a woman needs to check women. And then when we figure out our issues, we come together and have a conversation. But you ain't gotta have a heart for this. You don't think that you have to get on here and get on fire. Sometimes the only way for a man to change is for another man to give him the same exact energy that he's been giving women.
No, yeah, I definitely get that. I get everything you're saying. Like I just, cause even in, I'm gonna say like my last relationship, like it was just like you were argumentative with me, but like, you know, we talked to other people in our friend group, and like you were open and not necessarily about being open, but I guess like he was ready to receive what they said. But it's like when I talk, it's like, you know, I was the first person in his life to say him like, yo, you got to worry about yourself. Like, you know, you can't take care of everybody. But it was like, you know, when I told him that, it was a problem. You know, we're supposed to be in a relationship, and it's like you're taking care of everybody else. But let's say if I just happen to ask you for $20, it's like, dang, man, everybody asking me for everything, and you just, I know it's not you, but it's like when you come in, it's making me feel like it's everybody. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, all right.
What? That's a real example.
A real example.
Oh yeah. So he's mad about $20.
$20. I think the most I ever asked a man for was maybe $20, maybe $35, if that.
And y'all and wait a minute. And y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
Yeah, almost 2 years.
And there was intercourse involved.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of there's a statement that says men are more emotionally attracted to men, but physically attracted to women. You can't make this stuff up, man. You're the one doing all the things for him, making him feel good as a woman, and he has a problem giving you $20. Yeah, that nigga be alone for life. But is he in another relationship?
I don't know.
Yeah, he probably gonna die alone. I'm just being honest, bro. He probably gonna die alone because, like, again, I don't like that's stupid. But that's how a lot of men. And how old are you? I mean, how old is he?
He's 29. I'm 28.
What? He 29?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He 29. Yeah, I'm 28. That nigga trash. Like 29 years old. He $20. We talking about $20.
Like he was, and don't get me wrong, he was on the surface of it. He definitely was like a good man. I'm not gonna like sit here and trash him like he was horrible. I wouldn't do that. But like it was certain areas like you were a good man, but when it comes to being a partner, it was like you like he lacked in like a lot of areas.
Well, if you're not a good man, then not a good man. Okay. I'll be fair. I don't know. I have a hard time being fair because life ain't fair. But You can't be a good man if you're not good to your woman.
I be trying to give
by
people the benefit of the doubt.
That's how y'all end up dead, by trying to give men the benefit of the doubt. Don't give men the benefit of the doubt. If a nigga can't give you $20, leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't give you $20. He can't give you no time. He'd rather spend time with home. I know you didn't say all the other stuff. I'm just saying, if he like that, leave, because that's not a man. That's a fetus. I can't even call that a boy.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm serious. Like, y'all be like, stop going for struggle love.
And I will say, I ain't even gonna sit here and cat, like, that's definitely my problem. Definitely my problem. I realized over time, like, I had, you know, not necessarily in the victimhood way, but like childhood trauma, and I recognized like that was my problem. You know, that struggle of, you know, trying to make stuff work. Yeah.
Well, when I think of struggle, I'm not saying that y'all not broke or something, like, and trying to figure it out together. I'm meaning like it's a constant battle to get a nigga to step up every time, or constant cheating and taking them back and being so forgiving. That's what I'm not talking about like you're gonna go through probably financial troubles and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
like the things that relationships go through. But I'm talking about like just the fucking bare minimum. The bare minimum. Like, I mean, we talk $20. I wish my wife would ask me for $20 and I'd be like, no. What? Matter of fact, she don't even have to ask. She don't have to ask me for money because she manages the money. I don't even control the cards. So she ain't got to ask for shit. She just do what she want to do. And that's how it's supposed to be. And I don't make six figures. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rich. I ain't got it all together. Like, we ain't got it all together, but like, I know one damn thing for sure. You ain't asking me for no fucking money. Because you
and that's one thing I wish. I'm sorry, I cut you off. What was you saying?
No, I was saying she ain't got to ask me for money because my money, her money. This her money. She ain't got to ask me for nothing because that's my wife. And that's the way a man should be. If y'all in a relationship with girlfriend or boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, I really want y'all to be married, but I understand. But if y'all doing girlfriend or boyfriend and y'all in a relationship or whatever, that's how you should be looking at it. And don't go 50-50. 50-50 is death. It's death. If a man asks you to go 50-50, leave.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I'm okay. Like you would say, you know, when you get with somebody, and we're still at 28, they still like consider to be young in a way. Like, you know, you up here coming, you trying to get yourself together. That's one thing. But the households I was raised in, like, I was raised in 2-parent household. My dad did everything. You know, I'm expecting you to do that at some point in time, and I'm not going to change. In the same way, you know, if you are doing that, it's my role to give you. If you're fulfilling your role, I need to fulfill my role at the same time too.
What role? He didn't even make a commitment to you. He didn't marry you. So what role?
I'm saying like in general, like, you know, you actually get married with a case and be like, if that man is doing what he's supposed to do, I'm saying like we establish agreement. He's doing what he's supposed to do. The things that we've agreed upon, the things that I want from him, I need to be able to uphold like my end of the bargain too.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's already understood. But what about did y'all have that established?
We did. We definitely did. But I come to find out after a while, I asked one of our close friends, we were coming back from a road trip. And I was like, hey, I think he was in the store. And I was like, hey, like, so what do like he be saying about me, you know, when y'all have like y'all a guy chat or whatever? He was like, yeah, well, he be talking about you want him to pay all your bills. And I'm like, bro, I never said that. I never said, like, you really run around here telling lies.
Wait, were y'all living together?
No,
Oh,
we were we was like 2 hours apart, yeah.
So this was a long distance, well, not long, yeah, kind of.
Well, yeah, you know, it's in between for me. Well, for me, like 2 hours, but yeah, like I never, you know, said I wanted you to pay all my bills. Like I got my own money, you know. That was never an agreement of me just like, oh, I need you to. I'm saying like at that point, I want you to pay all my bills, and I never said that. You just internalized it and thought that's what I was saying. I was saying going forward, the more serious we get a ring and we become a family, whatever. Yeah, I'm not doing all of that. But you, for some reason, wasn't hearing what I was saying.
You're not doing all what?
Say that again.
You said you're not doing all what?
Well, I was just saying, like, well, long story short, like, we were in an agreement at that point of like at the point where our relationship was. Like I said, I come to find out, he was saying certain things, whatever case may be. I never asked for that going forward. After if we push past that point, yeah, I want you to do everything that I ask you, whatever case may be. But it's like,
so he was, so he was lying about the things you were saying.
Basically, yeah.
But so and then you just said that he's a good man.
Well, and that's why I say on the surface level, I'm not gonna call him like all bad.
What is it? What does that mean though? On the surface of the surface, what does that mean? He a good looking man?
Well, in that surface of it, yeah, he was a good looking man.
Okay, so
but I'm saying like certain things like being family oriented, you know, he was definitely like he was, you know, deep in the Bible, whatever case may be. Certain quality. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying he deep in no, I was listening. I didn't say nothing.
But no, like, you know, I'm not gonna say good man as far as his attractiveness, but like certain qualities that he had, I'm saying he was a good man. You know, family oriented. You know, he did want to be a dad. He did want certain things that I look for. But I'm saying, other half, he wasn't a good partner.
So he's a good man for himself, but
I guess so. I guess just not for me.
Yeah, he's not a good man for you. Yeah, so he's just a good man, but he wasn't good to you. But I still think he wasn't a good man because shit, we're talking about $25 and then lying on you. I don't understand. Yeah, that to me right there, that would prove that he wasn't a good man because a man. I really don't like using the term man like this. That's when niggas try to gaslight. Well, a man has character. A man steps into bullshit. But yes, let's talk about how they usually say a man is. A man has character. Well, that was a character flaw because he lied about what you said. Then he worried about $25. And like that to me right there, that's two red flags. You gotta get the fuck out of there. Black man too.
Yeah, I don't date outside my race.
No. Fucking disappointments. Every time. Gotcha. Yeah, I hope yeah. Was he broke?
No, he won't.
Huh?
I said no, he wasn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you said no, he won't. I was like, I don't know what that means, but okay, so he wasn't broke. Okay. Well, all right, that's good. But I mean, yeah, he wasn't a good man for you, fam.
Yeah, and I realized that, like I say, you know, and I will say, you know, I just be trying to, as best as I can possibly do, I be trying to understand a man's side. Not necessarily saying I'm always doing something wrong, but I try to understand what people are saying or whatever they do, whatever case it be, to better help my mental to see what they talk about if they make sense.
What do you want to know? What do you like? Let's be honest. What do you want to know?
Why, if you have a good woman, you somehow self-sabotage that relationship?
Because most men don't want a good woman.
Well, I guess it about answers that question.
Most men don't want a good woman. That we gaslight to say that we want a good woman, right? But then our actions show us that we don't. Look at the woman that we chase. Because what does a good woman mean?
You like rhetorically, or you?
I'm rhetorical, but like you can be like, because a good woman, men self-sabotage a good woman for multiple, like it's only two reasons. One, he's quote unquote not ready for one, and two, they don't want one. They just gaslight and act like they do. Because if men really valued a good woman, they would do everything to keep that fucking good woman. Niggas know that they have a good woman that's down for them, but they want to chase tail. Or if they're not doing that, they want to keep you around as a spot holder, because even though they got you, they think that they can find something better because you may be a good woman, but then you don't look good to him. Or he think he can find something that's finer but still good. Stuff like nah, niggas just don't want a good woman. Men don't value women. That's the God honest truth. I don't know how else to slice and dice it, make it nice. I don't know how to make it nice. I got to give it straight up, cut and dry. Most men just don't value good women. If that's the case, we wouldn't be having high divorce rates, and we wouldn't have so many broken hearts out here. So, what else? What else do you want to know?
Oh, how much time you got? It's a question.
I got a few minutes. What you want to know?
But I mean, no, yeah, that was basically. It's just sometimes I really be confused about like I'm giving you. Well, I'm gonna say I'm working my best towards giving you everything that you want, but for some reason, like it's not good enough. You know, whether it's me trying to understand your verbals and non-verbals. You know, you upset today, you don't feel like being bothered, or you know, me understanding. You may not say anything, but I know, okay, you want to go to the park and just talk or whatever case it is. Like you try to do that stuff, but it's like you still get pushback. It's like, what do you want me to do?
He wanted to go to the park and walk.
No, I would just say like in general, like it's like, but long story short, it's like you give like you hear, oh, I want this, I want, or you hear men talk about, you know, we don't have a safe space or whatever, and you try to give them that. It's like
niggas don't, ma'am, they don't care about having a safe space. What? Okay, I'm gonna say something that's harsh. You weren't built to be our safe space. Why do men who don't have a safe space, why don't men who feel complete in their heart and their own mind and even have a place to stay or a safe space in their heart, why do we look for refuge in a woman? That's what we do, right? And you're not our refuge, you're our partner. If they want a safe space, go to fucking therapy. Go to God. Sorry for cursing, Lord, but go to God. That's where they need to find a safe space at. Should a man be able to talk to his wife? Yes, but am I supposed to lay down the burdens of everything on your chest? No, especially if you're working. You gotta go out there and face the world, or not face the world. You gotta go out there and work too. And then I go out here and work, and then we supposed to come home and you never get to talk and express yourself. But then I gotta lay down the burden. Life is so hard. Woe is me. It's like, no, ma'am. That nigga need to go to therapy. If he wants a safe space, tell him to confide in the Lord. That's what he need. Since he say he's a Bible reading man, you know, that's what he need. He need God. Now, again, he should be able to talk to his wife. Yes, I would love for y'all to have conversations and talk to the light, but come home trying to bear like you're not supposed to bear our like that's not supposed to work that like that. And men do be having a safe space. It ain't supposed to be you though. It's not. Like, I'm serious. We're not supposed to find refuge in a woman. Just that's not how that works.
So what do you mean by like finding refuge in a woman?
Because niggas act like they go through so much in life and they ain't went through a damn thing. And they say, woe is me as a black man. I'm speaking on black men. Woe is me as a black man. It's hard for me to get a job. It's hard for me to work. It's hard for me to provide for my family. And then, man, and when I come home, I gotta fight with my wife, which is not even happening most of the time. You're not fighting with the wife. These niggas be fighting their own demons, invisible demons that they have themselves. So when this quote unquote refuge is that I'm quote unquote going through all this, and I want somebody to baby me. I want a mom, not a partner. I want a mom.
Yeah.
That's what they want. I want a mom. They want to date their mother. And that's what they're looking for. To be baby coddled. That's it. So that's why I say a lot of men don't value a good woman. That's what they want, man. I can't, I'm not finna sit here and lie to you. Like this niggas is trash. I recognize that as a 28-year-old black man. That's why I don't do all that stuff. Like, find refuge. I can talk to my wife about any and everything, but I'm not about to come home crying like a little bitch every time. I'm not gonna come home and be emotional all the goddamn time. I'm not gonna do all that. For what? And if I'm really going through something, I will go to the Lord in therapy. Both of them. So no, they want somebody they can run through, use, exploit, That's what they do. And that's a pattern. So I ain't
gonna say no disrespect, but it's like, and I think some men, you know, we can talk about women too, because I got my fair share to say about women too. But it's like, I think a lot of men sometimes don't understand. Like, you run through women and you create a certain type of woman, but then you know you're done doing that, and now it's like, okay, I'm ready to settle down. It's like, no, y'all have created a very big demographic of women that's hurt. Now we can talk about, you know, healing yourself and doing this, whatever case, but it's like, you still cause that damage at the end of the day.
Appreciate the super chat. I mean, yeah, but ma'am, men use women for box. We even say that your value is equated to your vajayjay. When the fuck have men collectively ever cared about women's feelings, women's emotions, women's anything? Like, y'all will always treat it like second class citizens. And then there's misogyny that has to be unpacked. So like, a lot of men don't see the value and don't even see you as a human being. They just see you something to fuck, someone to clean and cook, and they think that that's your literal purpose as a woman. You ain't supposed to have anything outside of it and make fucking babies that the man's not going to be actively taken care of, but lay down the burden on you to take care of it. I'm not saying all men like this, even though the prompt say all black men are trash. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying that's what they do. So you got to look at history. Now, this is history. This is history. So, I mean, a lot of work that needs to be done. And only men can fix that. And women can't. You can't fix it. I know it. I know y'all got to stop trying to be Captain Save a nigga. It's not your job to save us. It's not your job to save us. And for far too long, y'all been trying to do that. You've already saved us enough. You rally in the streets behind us, and even though some of y'all say you're gonna stop marching, I understand the sentiment. What else? You tell us to go get an education. You feel me? You tell us to go to therapy. Everything you tell us to do, we reject. Everything y'all have said for us to do, we reject. At some point, you gotta say, okay, fuck it, I'm done. You know, telling y'all what to do. I'm done trying to help. I'm talking about on an individual basis with men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give them all the tools, they don't want to take it, they don't want to accept it. That's why I'm saying you can't fix the men. Men have to fix themselves. You can't change a man. A man has to want to be changed. And I think for far too long, black women specifically think that they are this supposed to be this damn therapist or like supposed to be the magic wand. Yeah, there's black girl magic, but there ain't no fucking black girl magic for a man. It just doesn't exist. You can't do it. And yes, you should. And man, I'm not telling you to not be gracious with every man you come by and to try to not give the man the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, keep your eyes open and keep your ears open. Be like, if you got to keep repeating yourself, you might want to get up out of there. Because the last thing I want y'all to do is get pregnant, and now you're stuck with this nigga for life. So, you know, just keep your eyes and ears on God and be more choosy.
Definitely.
Be more choosy.
Well, thank you for definitely letting me come up.
Oh, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna follow you back. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, good night. Bye-bye. Very interesting. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know if I said that already. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. I don't give excellent advice. Oh yeah, I try. I don't give relationship advice, people. I don't give relationship advice. I give leave that nigga alone advice. Okay. I'm Mr. Fuck that nigga. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I don't give relationship advice. I give people the truth. Okay? Niggas ain't shit. That is my truth, and I will stand on it until and whatever come with that. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm just playing. I'm serious. Hey man, this was fun. Very interesting conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and get who said all black men trash? You're new here, I understand. Wait, who said? Oh, okay, no. You know, you've been up here. Good vibes, girl. You know what the fuck going on. You know I gotta put this prompt up sometimes. You gotta give these niggas fire with fire, bro. They want to get up here and say black women trash and mean in their heart that they saying, oh shit, I gotta give it back to them. Gotta give it back to them. You feel me? Gotta say fuck them on a nationwide scale. God damn it, from birth to wearing t-shirts. God damn it. That nigga says, hey, one of them niggas said, speak for yourself. That's funny. One of them niggas has said, speak for yourself. That nigga didn't come up though. What that nigga at? That nigga said, because you don't speak for yourself. I speak for myself. I got a song for you. You want me to speak for myself? I got a song for y'all ass. Hold on.
Come on, let's do this right. Here and now, it's time for celebration.
We all in this together, nigga.
Figured out. That our dreams have no limitations.
We all in this together, black man. We all trash.
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong.
Yup.
We're not the same. We're different in a good way.
Gang.
Together's where we belong.
We're all in this together. Black men, we all trash together, baby. Big trash, big dumpster. We ain't shit together. When niggas get to ask me stupid questions, you talk about yourself too? Yep. And then look, when I say I'm trash, they gonna be like, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Once I say yeah, cause like nigga, what you gonna say? Huh? What you gonna say?
We're all here and speaking out with one voice. We're gonna rock the house. Yeah. The party's on. Now everybody make some noise. Come on, scream and shout. We were right because we stuck together.
I know I'm gonna get a copyright, but appreciate it. I know I'm gonna get a copyright, but it's all good. Appreciate the rose. You gotta snap with it. I need some church tambourines, bro. I'll be in this one like this, taking it.
We can make
Fuck them niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck them niggas.
Everybody say it now. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Time to show the world.
Every time. I ain't got no choice. But to give it to him every time. Oh shit. All right, we're done. Hey man, this was fun. I'll catch y'all later. Hold on. Actually, Blazer, what was the song you said you want me to review? What's the song you said review? Let me see. And not Blazer. What the hell am I talking about, Blazer? Indiana Mom. What was the song you said you want me to review? I guess there's a song that I need to do that. Stray Kids, God's Menu. Oh, what the fuck is this? Stray Kids, Okay. Stray Kids, God's Menu. That's a video. Let's see what they talking about. Coded lyrics. That can't be right. Oh, you like, yeah. What? That this can't be right. This it? This it? They got an English version? Shoot, I ain't been on Rosetta Stone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been on Rosetta Stone. You know what I'm saying? Should I put the lyrics on the should I put the captions on or something? Like, you know, like should I read the captions? This can't be it. Hold on. Wait. Maybe this is it. Oh, put the captions on? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna read these lyrics out. Let's see. Actually, if it say something crazy. Okay, let me see. Yes, sir. Welcome. It's easy to choose what you want in the store. Anything on the menu will satisfy all your 5 senses. Even passing travel kittens, mag. What the fuck that said? Magpies. Oh my God, Shannon, come on now. And crows. What? Even passing trap? Cooking a sauce, get all you want. Savor it. I'm not saying that. Tastes so good, everyone loves it, but it tastes so strong. We just keep on making new things because we're one of a kind. No one can copy us. Even if you go away for a moment, you will look for it again. Hottest menus that never cool off. And print those flavors on your palate. Wait, turn on the fire in your eyes. I just want to. What the fuck am I reading? Wait, hold on. I just want to taste and make it hot. I'm a 5-star Michelin. Reach the peak of taste. I see it. Illusion. 5-star Michelin. You will be shocked. Gonna shock. Instant electric shock. Is there a hidden meaning? Is there a hidden meaning that I'm supposed to be looking for? Who is Felix? Oh, they got the freaking. Never mind. They got the. I thought, is there like, what am I looking for? All the lock and lock. My dear blank, if you do it here, we'll do it. We just keep on making new things because we want to. We'll copy us our own game from start. It's all ours. Even if you go away from that, that's the hook. Why this nigga sound like Designer? No, this nigga sound like an Asian, a freaking Asian Future. This nigga sound like an Asian Future. Oh, let me go back. I lied. He sound more like Designer than Future. Okay, I need to read the lyrics. My bad. Just put everything in it. Don't mind the other. But more, wait, put more. Don't hesitate. Pour more mix. Mix. Pop Smoke. Welcome as easy as you want in this world. Satisfy all your 5 senses. So wait, so it's like, is there a hidden meaning? This K-pop? The lyrics convey a sense of empowerment and the idea of creating one's own path. The metaphor of a menu suggests that they are offering a variety of options and experiences, much like a chef. I hate y'all niggas because I would have been sitting here trying to figure that out for some years. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all talking about y'all got this menu, nigga. Like, what food are we? What? I would have been in this bitch like this. Hey, man, like what they like? I didn't hear no. All I heard was Tang. Like, what are they talking about? Food senses, you know. I would have been confused. I would have been lost if you wouldn't have said that, bro. I would have been lost. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have been sitting here like, what are they talking about? This is why, like, bro. I never catch hidden meanings. I never catch hidden meanings in a song. I'll catch demonic references and stuff like that in songs. But the hidden overall agenda, bro, I go straight to a nigga that be studying. When niggas get to doing all that symbolism and stuff, I go to a channel that reviews symbolism. I would be like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. It's too much. I would be like, it's too much stuff going on, bro. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. Nope. Okay. Okay, I think that's something we should start doing. I think we should start reviewing music. Play the video called Maniac. Okay, I'll play the video called Maniac tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'll play the video called Maniac tomorrow. Matter of fact, this song had nothing to do with the topics. Hey man, we just got sometimes it goes a little left. We be all right. It's fun. I lived in Korea before. Hey man. Hey, I can't wait till I'm able to get out the US. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. But shoot, this has been fun, y'all, man. I appreciate the time y'all rocking with me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close up shop, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed and encouraged in Jesus' name. Love y'all. Black women, stay safe out there. Black men, keep improving. Love y'all. That nigga said play some Snoop Doggity Dogg. That's crazy work. Hell no.